What's good? What's good? What's good? What's goody? What's goody? My peopleizations. Hey. What's goody? My peopleizations. What's goody? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's good, my peopleizations? Smash that like button. Smash the like button. James, you're seeing 007, Just a Fan. Bruce Bishop, Dominique, Terrell Curtis, Avery Black, Kareem Ebanks, Buddy Love, 00 Dub, Frank from the Land, Dwayne Broussard, Dwayne Jones, Double R, All Things, Moses Guzman, Denar Reed, KG_412, Via Ferreira, Gator Nation 78, 88 Sports Talk, P. Newell, Scott Miller, Mark J, Miss Joette, Pizza Bless Queen, where was you yesterday? Samuel Adams, Mark J, Scott Miller, Christopher Danjou, Bernard Felton, Donnell Galat, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building, 100,000 TV, Rel, what's good? Jose Diaz, LV Live, Harlem in the building, Carlos Malagon, Gabe Moore, I always swipe left, Grown Goat 7, Kejun Evans Harris, Chilltown Majors, Neil Anthony Hale, Miles Austin, Willie Draw Horn, what's going on? George Green, Tip O'Malley, Dark Gentleman 1735, TDLLC, DMVP, Greg Holmes, Certified Active, Manny Face Publishing, Mark J, Colleen Davis, what's going on? What's good, my peopleization? Smash the like button. Pete Mercado, what's going on? So, I want to talk about this. Interesting. Errol Spence has grown out of the welterweight division as Terrence Crawford has grown into the welterweight division. Amberlyn Prather, Matthew Deloach, Park Hill Raider Blackout, Pope Porter, Early Ferry, what's good with you? Colleen Taylor, what's going on? Jaime Peralta, Sean the Icon, what's good? So Errol Spence has grown out of the division. Motown YB, Denzel Horton, what's going on? Right? As Terrence Crawford has grown into the welterweight division. Kevin Munnings, what's going on? And that could be proved to be the difference in this fight. Right? So I'm hearing different people. Felix Mays, what's going on? So many different people saying so many different things. That Errol Spence is enormous. Monty Norman, Bruce Bishop, Felix Mays, Terry Pruitt, right? Peace, Buzz Queen, how you doing today? Darlin Williams, what's going on? Timothy Stottmeyer, what's going on? So Errol Spence has grown out the division, and Terrence Crawford has now got comfortable growing in the division. Crane Enterprise, Kevin Jackson, William Quick, was good, right? So many people continue to say this, right? So I heard so many people asked about it. Sad One, what's going on today? And then I heard another Danny Garcia saying it. Sad One, Shimon Pugh, what's going on, right? So many different people. First of all, we got 341 people here. We should have 341 likes. Teddy G, what's going on? Denzel Horton, what's going on? Right? So we got 341 people. We should have 341 likes, not 127 likes. Smash the like button. Robert Singleton, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Big Block, what's going on? Right? So I'm hearing people saying that Errol Spence is a middleweight. James with an AZ, what's going on? So Danny Garcia said that, he couldn't hurt Errol Spence. Now, Mikey Garcia said he couldn't hurt Errol Spence, right? How big DP Rocker, Boxing News DC, my brother. James with an AZ. Maya Egypt, Peace Bless Queen, missed you yesterday. Ray Davis, what's going on? So, Grown Man Boxing, what's good? So I'm hearing a lot of people, and shout out to Lloyd Banks, man. Seeing the brother Lloyd Banks today in Bloomingdale's of all places. Salute to the brother Lloyd Banks. Miss Joette, where was you yesterday? Quasi Omari, what's going on? Randy Gaines Sr., my brother. Damian Overbay, Sean Gallegos, Dirty Deeds, what's good? Chuck D, AB, what's going on? So, I wanted to talk about this. Richard Diaz, what's going on? Dre H, what's going on? Because I feel like Errol Spence is not getting his just dues. Fred Nantara, what's going on? Big Boy 2500, AZ Landlord, DP Rocker, Dub Nevels, what's good? You was here, but you didn't say anything, Miss Joette? You know I'm sensitive about my feelings. You understand? So if you was here, you didn't even say nothing? Nicholas Simmons, Mass Arms, what's going on? Is that what you just told me, Miss Joette? Brother Pig, what's good with you? Smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. Moses King, what's going on? So, Danny Garcia was one of the guys I heard say it today. Stedman Paget, 704 Joe, what's going on? And so, now, Ty Baby, peace, bless, Queen, how you doing today? I wonder, Errol Spence wins this fight against Terrence Crawford. Is he going to get his credit? Kendra Booker, what's going on? Miss Joette, I see everything, and I would have seen you if you said hi. Spaniard PR, Anthony Robinson, the boat, the boot. What's goody? Abdul Rahim, what's going on, great brother? Miss Joette, I would have seen you if you was here. Antune Carbonado, what's going on? I sure would have. I see everything. Even called your name out a few times. Looking for you. The Fans Corner, what's going on? Sure did. Sure did. Stephanie Ray, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? I didn't see you yesterday either, Queen. How you doing? Sam Adams, my brother. Corey Murphy, what's good? I didn't see you yesterday either, Queen. Where were you guys? Where were you? So, is Terrence Crawford going to get... She said you was watching TV, boo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jimmy Bernard, Fish Grease Reese, what's going on? I was watching TV. Aisha, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Tuck Sims, what's going on? Yeah, Maya Egypt. I see everything and everybody. Sure do. I sure do. I'm like Santa Claus. I know when you're here and I know when you're not. Popcorn Movie Games. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? Sure do. Like my brother Stedman Paget. I ain't seen him in a while. No love for his boy Blue. L. Harper Reptiles. Joey C. CP, what's going on? Lay Low, TJ Boxing, Gap Reviews, Azar. What's going on, great brother? Right? Sean Jones, what's going on? Double R. True Ed, DH, HD, what's going on? Pete Newell. Gap 2 Games, what's going on? Crazy 03, Robert Campbell. Gregory Williams, Mike Stafford, what's going on? So, salute to TZ Frank, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. TZ Frank, where you been at, bro? I ain't see you in a month of days. He said Crawford is hoping Spence outgrows the division so he won't have to fight him and he can act like Spence ducked him by moving up to 154. I see it already. Salute to my brother TZ Frank. TZ Frank, where you been at, bro? See, I know my brother TZ Frank ain't been here in a month of days either. Number 3, what's going on? In a month of days, Urban Naturalist, Apothecary, what's going on? DMVP, my brother. Shamar Rashawn Shalom, what's good with you, great brother? So now, I need y'all to get them likes up. 483 people, let's get 483 likes. Smash the like button, donate $1 super chat, refresh the super chat. King Ice, salute to Memphis in the building. Right? So now, is Errol Spence going to get his credit? He fights and beats Terrence Crawford. Mr. Kaboom, what's going on? Tyler Smith, what's going on? Right? Because I'm hearing so many people now. James Jeffrey, Charles Pickett, what's going on? Talking about Errol Spence's size. And, you know, Terrence Crawford coming up from a smaller weight class. Asar Gardino, what's going on? So, it begs the question. Is Errol Spence going to get his credit? Should he beat Terrence Crawford in this fight? Should he win this fight? Right? Trez Oblique, 0573, what's going on? Because, and this is what brought this to my attention. Young King Company, what's going on? I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. I'm looking to put on an event, man. We're looking to do it next month. Hopefully, we can have it for next month. If not, we're going to do it in September. but it's going to get done. We're going to have an event. We're going to have a card. Dante Jones, what's going on? So hopefully it gets done ASAP. Randy Gaines Sr., my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, even though a lot of people believe Spence will win, it's still folks out here that won't give him credit for doing exactly what he said he would do. Unify the belts and beat the best. Facts. Mr. Blue, what's going on? Terrell Curtis, what's going on? So, Talib Cunningham, what's going on? Kenneth Neal, what's going on? So, here's the reason why this was, I was listening to all these interviews and people talking about the fight, and, it's fight week for Ryan Garcia and Javier Fortuna. And I was listening, and obviously, Sucker Free, what's going on? MP Dub TF, what's going on? Obviously, Dr. RTV, Sean Jones, what's going on? Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford going to come up because it's the biggest fight in boxing. So this is always going to be brought up. People are always going to ask this question. Loving Down Gaither, what's going on? And so I heard this continue to come up. Jermaine Johnson, what's going on? Mo Money, what's going on? And I'm like, man, more and more people keep saying how big Errol Spence is. Well, Errol Spence's size, he's bigger and stronger and so on. And then to listen to Danny Garcia say he's a middleweight, right? Anthony Love Pizza, what's good, right? Neck Bone, what's good, my great brother? And salute to my brother Randy Gaines Sr. dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. And so then I wanted to bring this up, right? Because I was watching this episode of Paulie Malignaggi and Antonio Tarver, and it had what's her name? The announcer. Believes that she's Mexican, if I'm not mistaken. The announcer, what's her name? Oh man, she has the short hair, blonde hair. Prince to Amir, Ephraim Skates, what's going on? I can't remember her name. So I'm gonna have to play that for y'all. Because she said, see, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Del Wood, what's going on? DeMaury Fleming, what's going on? Chuck D, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, seeing as though Crawford was doing a lot of chirping before the Ugas fight, but once he saw the final results, he having second thoughts. LOL. Salute to my great brother Chuck D, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. So now, right, I'm listening to this Made Sense 84, Darkest Light, Terrell Curtis, what's going on? Y'all know I don't miss much. And if I do miss something, I don't miss much. But if I do miss something, right, my peopleizations, my family, y'all always catch me up, right? AV 81st Street, what's going on? And so I was listening to this Paulie Malignaggi, Antonio Tarver, Mo 21, what's going on? And they was talking about Canelo Alvarez losing, right, to Albert Ramirez. What's going on? Alberto Ramirez, Reyes Bravo. What's going on? To Samantha Martinez. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today, Queen? Stevie Neal. What's going on? Jermaine Johnson. What's going on? Right? You saw that Stephanie Ray? Stephanie Ray don't miss nothing. See, that's why I rock with you, Queen. She don't miss nothing. Ebony Sharice Burst. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. We got 592 people and 291 likes. That means we have 200 people moonlighting. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Let's get the lights all the way up. Ahmad Alaji, what's going on, great brother? Denard Reed, Disrespect 135, what's goody with you? AB, what's going on? Terry McCain, my brother, what's goody with you? How you feeling? Ernest King Guerrero Jr., what's going on? Renell Bradshaw, what's good? So I was listening to this, right? Hey, Stephanie Ray, what's the name of that show? Jay Lee, what's going on? Stephanie, what's the name of it? I can't remember the name of the podcast. What's the name of it? Mark J, locked in. Pro Box TV. Thank you, Ralph. Keith, what's going on? Andre Robinson, Almighty Law. Almighty Law, what's good, man? You ain't got no love for your boy Blue, bro? Windy City, hey, what's going on? Almighty Law, bro. What's good, bro? Marvelous Tracks, what's going on? You can't even, you can't poke your head in every now and then. Blue, what's shaking? Mike Rhymes, what's going on? Mr. Two Piece Texas, what's going on? Huh, great brother? Almighty Law? No? Salute to Chuck D dropping that halfer. Duh on your boy Blue. Man, come on, bro. I ain't see you in like a half. I ain't see you since the holidays, great brother. Big Gates 86, Rogers, what's going on? Come on, man. Just tell your boy Blue you're good. Hey, Blue, what's good? Salute. I'm good. I'm healthy. Mike Hayes, what's going on? Denny Flowers, what's going on? Gertz, what's going on? Destro, brother in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Duh on your boy Blue. He said, talk to him, Blue. Yes, sir. Jerry Alexander, Bob Hewitt Jr., what's going on? So, I'm listening to this, right? And Paul Malignaggi, he said, bro, I've been around, just been jumping in the chats all the time, King. LOL, but I'm good. Okay, bro, come on, keep me posted, great brother. S550J, what's goody with you? Man, I got to come on early. My peopleization is coming through. Terrell Curtis, what's going on? Brazy Rollout, Lamont Wilson, Yotes Tony, what's good? Chris Gutierrez, what's going on? Dante Jones, what's going on? Salute to B-Mo. Gino Williams, what's going on? And Basel Afing, what's going on? So I'm listening to this, right? And so she says, hey, Paul Malignaggi was keeping it 100, right? He like, listen, you know what? Man, where is it? He like, listen, Canelo Alvarez, you know, he said Canelo Alvarez essentially he got exposed, right? For doing he hasn't gotten better. Man, immediately she jumped down Paulie's throat. Immediately. Immediately. She don't even give Paulie a chance to finish his sentence, right? Miguel Martinez, Michael Knight, Kevin Rayford, what's going on? She don't even give Paulie Easy Dinero, what's going on? And so I'm going to tell y'all why Brian Chenault Jr., man, wow. Travarius Young, what's going on? I start early and I get all my peopleizations. I guess it's the time, huh? Taylor for Wealth, what's going on? New Jersey, what's good? Jay Watts, what's going on? Straight Gate Trade, what's going on? See? Almighty Murph, what's good? JJ Brown, brother in the super chat, you keep changing the Bud Spence date. Stop it. I keep changing the dates? JJ Brown? I'm not the promoter. So why do I have to stop anything? Keith Terry, what's going on? And when did I change the dates? RJ Maul, what's going on? I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. So please explain to me, great brother, when did I change the dates? Leo GT Multimedia Arts, what's going on? Rock, what's going on? Go ahead, JJ Brown. Big Night 860, what's going on? When did I change the date, brother? Juice, what's going on? DJ, Coffee, Fat Blacks, World, what's going on? I keep changing the dates? Bro, I ain't the promoter. What you mean I keep changing the date and tell me to stop? Stop what? Jam Inc., what's going on? Judah Ben Israel, what's going on? And when did I say the dates was changed? I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. Stone Alone, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute Blue in chat. Still working, driving the truck, trying to finish this day off, but I'm here though. Salute to you, great brother. Be safe out there on the road, please. Please, please, please be safe out there, brother. I just seen something very, very horrific, right? The world is yours. What's going on, great brother? I just seen Pedro Torres. What's going on? A 18-wheeler just hit a dump truck out here, and the dump truck driver transition, man. So please, please, brother, be safe out there. Please, my great brother. Please, just tune in, just listen. Don't participate until you fully stop. John Wick, what's going on? Derek Shabazz, what's going on? I know you there, great brother. Just be safe out there. Hoodie Smoke, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Slow down, Blue. Let me get that airport style Cinco. Cinco on my boy Hoodie Smoke. Where you been at, great brother? I ain't seen you in 2 days. Now watch this. Right? I want to play this. I was like, wait, what? But y'all come here and y'all will be like, hey, Blue is biased. G Code, Joseph Nichols, what's going on? Tone Mitch Television. My brother, the Drew in the building, Drew Titan LLC. Go subscribe to my brother, Drew Titan LLC. Demo 007, what's good? Frequent Flyer RC, my brother in Super Chat, he says, salute. Where you been at, bro? Don't think I ain't noticed you haven't been here. Michi boy, what's going on? Fly Guy Indy, what's going on? Yeah, they ain't sending out notifications, but it's all good. 88 Sports Talk, my brother Super Chat Blue, I didn't know you make dates for fighters. Yeah, he said, hey, man, stop changing the date, man. Stop it already. Stop it already. Stop what? A. Louis, J. Lee, what's going on? So I want y'all to hear this, right? I want y'all to hear this because Ben Frank Jr. Because you see, Monica Johnson, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Right? Nostradamus Ellaby, what's going on? J. Wash Foe, Marcus Lestrade, my brother Ahmad B. Poetic, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue, salute to you, great brother. Where you been at? See, either they ain't sending out my notifications or my peopleizations just ain't been here. But now I'm seeing all my peoples here today. So I think that they just ain't send my. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt and say they just ain't sending my people my notifications. C Money Best Stock is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Ahmad B Poetic dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. Salute to you, great brother. So I'm just gonna chalk it up as they just ain't sending out my noties for my peoples. So I want y'all to hear this, right? Because I want y'all to hear. This is the problem. Touch a Trent. Matthew Thomas, what's going on? A1 Hoop Zone. My brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. See, A1 Hoop Zone wasn't here yesterday either, man. The last couple of days, man. I'm thinking it got to be the notification. Tone Mitch Television, my brother in the super chat. He said, hey, Blue, they didn't complain about FanDuel dates. They sure didn't. But check this out, though. I want you to hear this, Tone Mitch Television. Right? This is why I do what I do. Juice 8100, Big Al House of Pain, Gino Williams, what's going on? I want y'all to hear how she completely tries to change and rewrite history, and then she gets upset. She's the host for the show. Quincy Carter, my brother, he wasn't here either. Quincy Carter wasn't here. Hoodie Smoke wasn't here. LL3, what's going on? Chris Brooks, what's going on? Hoodie Smoke, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, riding this road, Blue. Remember, always here, but can't text and drive at the same time. Airport style, please. Cinco on your boy Blue. Melvo Money 11. What's good? Mark J. Maya, peace of bless queen. How you doing today? So I want y'all to hear. She is the host, Mr. 76 Teach. What's going on? She's the host, and she's going to try to rewrite history. And I want y'all to hear this. I said, I gotta break this down for the peopleization. See, Stephanie Ray, she heard about this, right? Stephanie Ray was on it. So I said, I had to tell y'all, let y'all hear this. This was outrageous. And she went right at Paulie, and Paulie kept his cool. Paulie kept his cool. Maurice Orien, what's going on? Shogun 76, what's going on? So listen to this. I want y'all to hear this. Please, please, please. Watch how she tries to rewrite history. 526. Let me tell y'all her name first. Hello, everybody. Claudia Trejos. It's Claudia Trejos, right? Steve Clark, Francione Arcelius. What's going on? See, all my people. CEO Shorty, what's going on? Vince Williams, Shogun 76, RBZ, what's going on? Stephen L. Lamack, what's going on? Yeah, they ain't sent out my notifications. That's what that is. Now, I want y'all to hear how she tried to rewrite history. Claudia Trejos watch this now. Because Claudia, you're about to get this work, queen. See, Paulie didn't do it. I'm surprised Paulie didn't do it. Because Paulie usually is on it. He usually don't let people slide. But I guess Malik Odin was going on because it was a queen. Paulie was like, I ain't even going to do it. Gerald Bell, what's going on? Now, listen to how she tries to rewrite history, my peoples. Please listen to this.
Put literally Gennady on the spot. He took that win by a hair. But
so she's saying, J. Mick, what's going on? Retro Red, right? Yes, sir. Pedro Torres, salute to you. Pat Greedy, what's going on? So she's saying that Triple G won his last 2 fights by a hair. Pernell Penny, what's going on? Right? Gabe River Harden, what's going on? So, Gio James, Khalil 98, my brother, what's going on? So she's saying that Triple G took his last couple of fights by a hair. He just barely won. Now watch how she tried to big up Canelo Alvarez, and watch how she tried to rewrite history, and watch how she jumps on Paulie Malignaggi. She's the host of the show, right? She's supposed to let Paulie have his opinion. Watch this now.
He was willing to take that risk, and I give him all the props for it. And Canelo took a risk going to 175 without.
Canelo took a risk going to 175. She said, bro, Unique, what's good, great brother? MBMG Shavu TV, what's going on? SZXIK1, my brother, what's good? Brian Branch, what's going on? This girl love boxing. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Always coming through, always stunning up and holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. I appreciate you, Queen. I truly do. Yeah, Stephanie, Paulie was being respectful. Kev C, what's going on? My brother Kev C in the building. Now listen to this now. Kevin Money's brother in the super chat dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Said, I asked this on BFTB yesterday. Bud has 6 TKOs, not KOs, at welterweight. Which of them had better endurance than EJ that makes some think Bud will stop him in 6 when he only stopped Brooks within 6? You're right. And I'm going to get to that. You're right. But that goes, and that Kevin Money, salute to you dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. And Kevin Money's, that goes back to what Hank Lundy said. He don't have not one punch knockout power. It's his timing and accumulation. Heaven Williams, SB Silverboy, what's going on? Right? Chris Rob Media TV, Rue, what's going on? It's that he has great timing. He's accurate, and he has these he throws these punches in his angles, right? That's what it builds up to. Cuatro Loso, what's going on? But now listen to this. She says that Canelo dared to be great going up to 175. And he already went to 175, and he's already a champion at 175. 7, what's going on? She said he's daring to be great going to 175. He didn't dare to be great to go to 175 because he's already a champion at 175. How did he dare to be great having his second fight at 175? So let me ask you a question. Was Mikey Garcia daring to be great when he fought and beat Jesse Vargas at 147 after he lost to Errol Spence? Jerry Alexander, what's going on? Mr. Smart, what's going on? So how can he dare to be great when he's already a champion in the division? Michael Rodriguez, what's going on? He said, my wife mad. I'm watching too much Boo Buzz Sports TV. Hey, bro, listen, don't get me in trouble. T9 boxing class, what's going on? Hey, bro, Michael Rodriguez, don't get me in trouble, great brother. You know what I'm saying? Because now when I see you out and about, right? And I say, hey, Mike, what's good, my great brother? And we shake and we show love, and you with the missus. And I say, hey, peace, bless to you, queen. And she going to give me one of these, Mike. She going to do this. And my last name going to turn to mud, great brother. True story. What's going on? So turn the volume down to something. You know what I mean? Go watch your boy Blue in the garage in the man cave or something. So like, listen, I got to go study. And then you checking out Blue. You know what I'm saying? Demo 007, what's going on? Just me and E, what's going on? But if you know what I'm saying? If you just keep me out there, she gonna be like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, you remember on the movie Jaws when the lady walked up and he said, oh, how you doing? I'm sorry for your loss. And she said, PGH, big dog, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Big Night 860, what's going on? Inevitable 80, what's going on? 8, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Inevitable 8 said, stop lying, Kevin Munnins. He stopped Brook in 4. See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. You didn't read what Kevin Munnins said. It's amazing, man. He said Kell Brook is the only guy he stopped within 6. Meaning under 6. 6 or under. He never said he in the 6th round. He said he's the only guy that stopped him in 6. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't say in, you understand? He said within 6, means 6 and under. Big General, what's going on? So he's saying he's responding. See, y'all got to pay attention and listen. You got to pay attention and listen before y'all respond. This is why I tell y'all to relax. We deal with facts over feelings. Salute to my brother Kyle, my brother Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Kyle, Boxing Session TBS. What's goody with you, Kyle? Hey, so he said he's responding. Kevin Munnings is responding to Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones, and James Toney saying Errol Spence will be lucky to get to the 6th round. So Kevin Munnings is saying the only person he stopped within 6 is Kell Brook. Y'all gotta relax. Stop, man. Stop, man. He said he did not. Hey, bro, he said he did not say in 6 I can read. That is right there on the screen. He said Bud will stop him in 6 when he only stopped Brook within 6. Question mark. Bro, you just said I can read. He didn't say that, but the super chat is still on the screen. Bro, what you mean I can read, bro? He didn't say within 6. That's exactly what it says right there. He says, EJ, that makes something, what makes you think that Bud will stop him in 6 when he only stopped Brooks within 6? What are you talking about? You said I can read and you didn't even read it. Oh, man. I said what I said. What's going on? Successful Hustle. What's going on? Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up. He said, I can read, Blue. He ain't say that. It's right there on the screen still. Bruh. James, what's going on? Anwar Willis, what's going on? Yeah, oh, man. Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? Terry Pruitt, right? The queen in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Just showing love, Blue. Peace and blessings to you, queen. You're always showing love. I appreciate you 1,000%. Always studding up, holding your boy Blue down. Always cleaning up. I said studding up. Always cleaning up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. Dropping that duh on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, queen, 1,000%. The brother said, I can read. He didn't say that. It's literally still on the screen. Literally. Jerome Wilburn Jr., what's going on? Katie the Boxer. Omar Swanson, what's good? Big Knight 860. Vigilante Cato. Big Cup of Joe. Tip O'Malley. Big Texas Clayton Smith. He said, I can read, and it's still on the screen. Rashad Ockdall, what's going on? Bro, y'all can't make this. You can't make this stuff up. Literally, you can't. You literally can't. Hey, Blue, I can read, man. I know what he said. He didn't say in 6. It's on the screen. Ryan Nobley Barfield, Sergeant of Marines. What's going on? Can't make this stuff up, man. Big Oblo, what's going on? Matthew Thomas, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I guess no notifications. Yeah, I already know, great brother. That's how they do your boy Blue. That's how you do your boy. Appreciate you, Matt Thomas, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Jay Harris, too real. My brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? Just showing love and enjoying the show while I make this drive from Cali to South Carolina. Oh, that's a huge drive, great brother. Blessings to you. Be safe out there, please. Please be safe out there. Please, brother. I need y'all. We got 780 people, and we have 500 likes. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 800. Get the likes to 800. Now let's get back into this, right? Listen to this. So first off, she said Canelo dared to be great, moving up to 175 when he was already a champion. But I want y'all to hear this. But y'all be talking about me. Hey, Blue, man, he's an Errol Spence protector, man. He's a Devin Haney and Jerron Boots Ennis and a Deontay Wilder protector, man. Curtis Price, what's going on? Capricorn 1, what's going on? Now listen to this now.
Very, very well, precise, well-honed, veteran Olympian with a pedigree that was amazing, and most people did not recognize that because he's not a household name. But Bivol was not just a walk in the park. So I'm going to give props to both because regardless, this is not the Canelo that was 21 years old that faced Mayweather.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did y'all hear what she just said? Tara Sims, what's going on? John Doe, what's going on? The Cali King, what's going on? Tara Sims, peace, blood, queen. How you doing today? My brother, Bro Unique, in his super chat. He's dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said, Blue, keep sharing those facts over feelings and sticking a fork in the old media. Oh, for sure. She is on live TV. She do boxing channels, right? Excuse me. She does commentary at fights. She's educated in the fight game. Listen what she said again. Let's stop right there. Let's start this over, people.
Because he's not a household name. But Bivol was not just a walk in the park. So I'm going to give props to both because regardless, this is not the Canelo that was 21 years old that faced Mayweather.
What? What? She just took 2 years off that man. Deal with it, TV. What's going on? Hold on, people. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Because he's not a household name. But Bivol was not just a walk in the park. So I'm going to give props to both because regardless, this is not the Canelo that was 21 years old that faced Mayweather.
That was 21 years old? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Successful hustle. My brother in Super Chat. Happy Tank getting pressured. We need better fights. Facts. JB, what's going on? She took 2 years off the brother. Now she's educated in this, right? Now we know Canelo Alvarez was 23. 5 title defenses. A unification bout against Austin Trout. Muhammad Johnson. Gerardo Valenti. What's going on? A-Side Box Talk. What's going on? She just said he was 21. Now watch this now.
Who was just a young kid. He's already 31. Going on 30.
He was just a young kid that was 21, right? Now, I want y'all to check this out now. Hoodie Smoke, my brother, back in the Super Chat. Case number 1, Pedro for Errol fans, support Bud Rule. Salute to you, great brother. Now, watch this now. Just incredible. What's going on? It's amazing that she knows he's 31 right now, but she don't remember that he was 20. He was 23 then, right? Stephanie Bateman, Stephen Bateman, what's going on? Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam, King. Now watch this now.
He's also had a few flying hours with good fights. Just because he won, it didn't mean it was easy or it didn't hurt. But you're bringing me to that.
Now watch this now. Watch this. Keep your ears open, right? TBF Furball, Jay Lee, what's going on? Now keep your ears open. Watch this now. Flame 7 Deuce 1, what's going on? This why Floyd be mad the way he be mad. Big Face Hundo, what's good? Myron Bromell, D. Smith, what's going on? Now keep listening to this. Now listen what Paulie says.
When you're saying he's not a 21-year-old, he's now at 31 years old and he's had a lot of fights. But one of the questions people have been asking about Canelo in both these losses, did he learn anything in between?
Now, Carlton, what's going on? He said the question everybody's asking, Just Joe King, what's going on? Is did Canelo learn anything in between those losses? Now watch how she gets offensive. Now y'all talk about me. Hey, Blue is a Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder and Devin Haney and Jerron Boots Ennis. He's a defender. Avengers, OMG Beats, what's going on? Now watch how she immediately gets defensive.
He kind of looked the same in losing.
You heard her? She jumped in, Sean Clark, what's going on? She immediately jumped in. He said he looked the same losing to Beevil as he did Floyd Mayweather, right? Watch how she jumps in.
That point, you're saying he's not a 21-year-old, he's now at 31 years old, and he's had a lot of fights. But one of the questions people have been asking about Canelo in both these losses, did he learn anything in between? He kind of looked the same in losing befuddled.
You heard her? She said no, right? She didn't even let him finish what he's saying. DP Rocker, my brother, what's going on? She didn't let him finish what he was saying. She said no, right? She jumped in immediately, right? Immediately she jumped in and said no, right? Now watch this now.
Not throwing enough punches, kind of gun shy once he was losing the rounds. Both fights, both times.
Really, Paulie? Come on.
Did y'all hear her? Listen. This is the definition of feelings over facts. This is the definition of feelings over facts. Watch this now. Now, anybody out there going to tell me that she's being honest right now and she's being professional? Watch.
Did he learn anything in between? He kind of looked the same in losing, befuddled, not throwing enough punches, kind of gun shy once he was losing the rounds. Both fights, both times.
Really, Paulie? Come on.
You don't think he was gun shy in the people fight? You don't think he was gun shy?
Would you not be gun shy with a guy that's like?
Oh, now watch this now. Here's where it gets even worse. Here's where it gets even worse. Paulie, I got you. Muggsy 23, what's going on? I got you, Paulie. Paulie was being professional. I wish I was there. I wish they would have subtract Paulie and put me in there. I wish I could just say, zap me out, zap Paulie out, and put me in there. Please. Please. Because she started off not even telling the truth about the age. Okay? But watch how she tries to defend this. Watch how she tries to defend this. I need y'all to smash the like button because they're playing with the stream. They just pushed off 150 people. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up. We got 850 people. Let's get 850 likes. Smash the like button. Let's work. Now watch this now. She says, really, Paulie? Really? Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, young king? And Paulie's like, so you don't think he was hesitant? Right? Watch how she said, watch how she tries to make up this excuse that it wouldn't have flowered. Paulie just looked at it and he just was like, whatever. Q-Dub Network, what's going on? But I wouldn't have did that. Watch this.
Punches, kind of gun shy once he was losing the rounds. Both fights, both times.
Really, Paulie? Come on.
You don't think he was gun shy in the people fight? You don't think he was gun shy?
Would you not?
Men 2, Bo, Hotep, Marshall Law, what's going on? Teach, Steve Mega, what's going on? Now watch how she tries to spin it. So he just asked her, so you don't think he was being shy? You don't think he wasn't letting his hands go? You think he was active, right? And she just said, really? Really, Paulie? Really? Right? As to say he was. So Paulie said, what, you don't think he was? Now watch her response. This is why mainstream media is not good for boxing.
Be gun shy with a guy that's like towering over you.
Listen what she said. Now, first she just said, really? Shining light, what's going on? Ray Davis, as if he wasn't, right? But now she gonna say, Damian Banks, what's going on? Because she can't deny it, right? So now she gonna say, watch how she makes up for it.
Is kind of gun shy once he was losing the rounds. Both fights, both times.
Really, Paulie? Come on.
You don't think he was gun shy in the people fight? You don't think he was gun shy?
Would you not be gun shy with a guy that's like towering over you?
Okay.
Would you not be gun shy with a guy that's towering over you? Somebody answer me this question. Can somebody show me the fight? Sharon Harris, what's going on? Kenny Smith. Can somebody show me the fight where Canelo fought a guy who is not towering over him? The dude is 5'7.5". And he's fighting at junior middleweight, and super middleweight, and light heavyweight. Wasn't Danny Jacobs towering over him? Uh-oh. Danny Jacobs and Dimitri Bivol are the same size. Caleb Smith is 6'3.5". He's nearly 6'4". Dimitri Bivol is 6 feet tall. Caleb Smith is 3.5 inches taller than Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol has a 72-inch arm reach. Caleb Smith has a 77-inch arm reach. So he's 3.5 inches than Dimitri Bivol and has a 5.5-inch arm reach advantage over Dimitri Bivol. Wasn't he towering over Canelo Alvarez? Did he have a problem with him? Okay, was Danny Jacobs towering over him? Okay, was Sergey Kovalev towering over him? What are we talking about here? Caleb Plant is 6'1" with a 74-inch arm reach. He is just as tall as Dimitri Bivol, people. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Caleb Plant is an inch taller than Bivol, and he has 2-inch arm reach advantage over Bivol. Isn't he towering over Canelo Alvarez as well? Prince to a man, what's going on? So why did she just tell you? Really? Now watch this now.
Which is kind of.
And furthermore, this is boxing. Sugar Ray Leonard is 5'10". Tommy Hearns is 6'2". Ain't Tommy Hearns towering over Sugar Ray Leonard? Wasn't Tommy Hearns towering over Marvin Hagler and Roberto Duran? This is boxing. She's talking from emotional state. Right? And this is the problem in boxing. Coach Marv, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, that's why Crawford more to lose, because Spence has more options with the loss in the fight age and easily to move up and be great. Agreed. But now listen to this.
Gun shy once he was in the rounds. Both fights, both times.
Really, Paulie? Come on.
You don't think he was gun shy in the people fight? You don't think he was gun shy?
Would you not be gun shy with a guy that's like towering over you?
Okay.
And it has 4 inches difference in your reach.
Okay.
4 inches different in your reach. In fact, 4 inches different in your reach. No, it's 2 inches. Canelo arm reach is a 70. Bivol's arm reach is a 72. Right? So that's 2 inches. I can count. Floyd Mayweather had a 2-inch arm reach advantage over him too at 72 inches. Caleb Plant had a 4-inch arm reach advantage over him, and Kalen Smith had a 7-inch arm reach advantage over him. Did you consider that daring to be great? Listen.
But you have to either you signed up for the fight.
Can I just
you go for it or do you accept? And
listen to what Tarver said. You signed up for the fight. Exactly. Sergey Kovalev is 6 feet tall. Hold on. Watch this now. I know my stuff, people. Look at Sergey Kovalev, people. What does that arm reach say? Sergey Kovalev. What does Sergey Kovalev arm reach say? 6 feet tall, 72.5-inch arm reach. Y'all know I know my stuff. This is what I do. Look at that. Right? That's Sergey Kovalev. Right? Nickname Crusher. So y'all know Sergey Kovalev. Right? And watch this now. Tried to make up stories. She tried to rewrite history. Tried to rewrite history. But y'all be saying, hey, no, but y'all. Look at that. Dimitri Bivol, right? Dimitri Bivol, right? Just so y'all know, oh, Blue ain't making up. Uh-oh. That's Dimitri Bivol. So where did she get that he had a 7-inch arm reach, a 4-inch arm reach advantage over Canelo Alvarez? Hold on. Now, let's look at Canelo Alvarez, people. What's good with you, great brother? So y'all seen that? So really, really, but then listen to this though. She tried to keep telling you that he was 21.
Would you not be gunshot with a guy that's like towering
Okay.
and it has 4 inches difference in your reach?
Okay, but you have to either you signed up for the fight.
Can I just?
You go for it, or you accept? And listen, I've gone over this. It's possible that too much money. He says, you know what? I don't need this in my life. I'm gonna take my chances on the scorecard. But at 21-year-old, they have the same flaw, which is both times he's pushed. And even in first Golovkin fight, let's face it, he didn't exactly.
She's at 21 years old. They keep saying he's 21. Successful hustle. My brother in the super chat, he said James Toney 160 to 220 at 5'8", winning belts, no excuses. Facts. Upper Echelon Sports Bar. Go subscribe to my brother, Upper Echelon Sports Bar. Jay Lynn, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Darkest light, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue, I got 2 for you. Paul Williams versus Canelo and Vernon Forrest versus Oscar De La Hoya. I got Canelo Alvarez winning, and I got Oscar De La Hoya winning. Batman Forever, a.k.a. A17 Boxing Beat. Robin Sanders, what's going on? Marcel Hawkins, what's going on? That's easy pickings. Kim Darling, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Blue Arc, music shown by Music TV. Boxing Boy, what's going on? No Slack 504. Appreciate you, Kim. Right? So there you have it, right? She tried to make up a story and say he was 21 and then tried to tell you that Joshua Wright, my brother, what's going on? So then she tried to tell you he was 21. Then really, somebody's towering over you and got a 4-inch arm. No, he don't have a 4-inch arm reach advantage. No, he don't have a 4-inch arm reach advantage. Now watch this now. Watch this now. Oh, I do this. I show you how to do this. No. So this brings me to why I was talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now it's going to make sense, right? Because people try to rewrite history. They're going to tell you Errol Spence was a middleweight should he win the fight, right? They're going to have all these rhymes and reason as to why Errol Spence won the fight. So I'm hearing all these people all of a sudden talking about how big Errol Spence is. He's a middleweight and so on and so forth, right? So it's just getting – so I'm saying to myself, man, they're going to try to rewrite and alter history. They're going to try to rewrite and alter history. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, people. So this is why, Prince to a man, what's going on? It brought it to my attention, right? Now, look at Canelo Alvarez. Look at Canelo Alvarez and Dimitri Bivol. Right? That's the weigh-in. That's the weigh-in. Does he look like he's just absolutely towering over Canelo Alvarez? Right? That's the weigh-in. Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez. Right? That's a live shot, still shot of Canelo Alvarez and Dimitri Bivol. Right? At 175. Now look at this size difference. Would you get a look at this? Now look at this size difference. That's Canelo and Sergey Kovalev. Now look at that size difference. But he knocked this guy out. This is the same weight class, 175. Sergey Kovalev clearly looks much bigger than Dimitri Bivol to Canelo Alvarez. Now, this is a size difference, right? Now, watch this now. I show y'all how to do this, son. Now look at this size difference. Now who's towering over him more? Bivol, Caleb Smith, or Sergey Kovalev? So the one fight he loses, that's the guy he struggles with the size difference. That's the guy the size plays the difference in. So when he loses, size plays a part. When he wins, you hear nothing about size. Stop it. And he outweighed Floyd Mayweather by 20 pounds. D. Mosley, what's going on? Kimber 4509, what's going on? Stop it. So when I'm hearing people now say, hey, man, Errol Spence is a middleweight. He's a middleweight, right? I ain't never heard Danny Garcia ever refer to Errol Spence ever before as a middleweight. Now Danny Garcia, first of all, Danny Garcia said that he didn't even want to fight with Errol Spence. Right? Now Danny Garcia is saying Errol Spence is a middleweight. A natural middleweight fighting a natural welterweight. Now everybody's talking about Errol Spence's size. Tony T, what's going on? Right? Roy Boy Florida, what's going on? Manny Face Publishing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I Googled it. He was 23. The reporters and hosts nowadays is about who they like. They make so many excuses for their favorite fighters. It's pathetic. Yeah, I told you. You didn't even have to Google it. The real, what's going on? You ain't have to Google it. I gave you the fact. Show Gold Racing, what's going on? I told you he was 23 years old. He had 5 title defenses, and he had a massive unification bout against Austin Trout, who was top 2, top 3 in his division. And I say top 2 because he don't count. He can't fight himself. So he don't count. The top 3 fighters at 154 when he fought and unified against Austin Trout was Canelo, Austin Trout, and it was Erislandy Lara. Okay? And he beat Austin Trout, right, in a unification bout before he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was 23. He had 5 title defenses, 40 fights, and he had a unification bout against Austin Trout. So when she's trying to tell you, well, he was just a kid that was inexperienced, stop it. Because everybody at that time was saying Floyd Mayweather was avoiding Canelo Alvarez. He ain't going to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's too big, too young, too hungry, too strong. Floyd Mayweather, 37 years old, 36 going on 37. He ain't going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Akeem Sincere, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather ain't never going to fight Canelo Alvarez. That's what everybody was saying. H.L. McClain, my brother in the super chat. And salute. So that's what everybody was saying. Now Floyd Mayweather accepted the fight and beats him. Now suddenly he was too green. He was just a kid. She's telling the world he was 21. Now how you come up with that number he was 21? How? How did she come up with a number that he was 21? Hey, he was just 21. Where do you get that from? Nolan Rice, what's going on? How? How did you come up with, hey, he was just 21 years old? Really? Red, what's going on? He was 21. Imagine right now I'm starting to tell people, yeah, because you know when Devin Haney, as much as she's a fan of Canelo Alvarez, she knows exactly how old he was. My brother Bish, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, be megastar, Little Princess channel. Wazir Muhammad, what's going on? Ricky Williams Boxing, my brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ricky Williams Boxing. What's good, Ricky? Take it out of that. Oh. Hold on one second, people. The spot, what's going on? Hold on 1 second. One second, my peopleization. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Woo-wee. Pardon me, my peopleizations. Rodney Palmer, Jermaine Gant, what's going on? That guy George, Curtis Price, what's good? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.2K. Terrell Curtis, what's going on? Jafari Caesar, what's going on, great brother? Sire the Ruler, what's going on? Eagle Fan 18, what's going on? So, is Errol Spence the bigger guy? Yes. Right? Is he naturally? Chantel Hill, what's going on? Jerron Smith, what's going on? Is Errol Spence naturally the bigger guy? Yes. Yes, he's naturally the bigger guy, for sure. Right? Tua Fakava, what's going on? Marcus Hayes, what's going on? K Finest 619, what's going on? Mike Hughes, what's going on? Tommy B, what's going on? But Terrence Crawford has now had multiple fights. He fought Jeff Horn at welterweight. He fought Jose Benavidez at welterweight. He fought Amir Khan then at welterweight. He fought Igor Kavalauskas at welterweight. He fought Kell Brook at welterweight. And he fought Sean Porter at welterweight. Ernie V, what's going on? Damian Milton, what's going on? So he had 6 fights at this division, right? 6. And he's grown into the division. You understand what I'm saying? Adrian Isaac Rabacado, what's going on? The title of this video has me confused as Marilyn Jones, what's going on? So what happens is, Adrian, is that now Danny Garcia said that Errol Spence is a natural middleweight and Terrence Crawford is a natural welterweight, right? And then people are now saying Errol Spence is much bigger, right? $12, what's going on? Like my brother Ricky said, Errol Spence Jr. been the bigger fighter. Y'all knew this. Make the fight. Facts. So now everybody's saying, well, yeah, well, Errol Spence is, much bigger, and now I feel like, so Danny Garcia, he said, I don't even know if he could hurt him, right? I don't know if Terrence Crawford could hurt Errol Spence because he's a natural welterweight, a natural middleweight. He said, man, he's a 160-pounder, man, 154-pound. So now Danny Garcia first said that it was the jab of Errol Spence that saw Errol Spence be the victor. Now he's saying that he wasn't motivated for the fight. So my thing is this, right? This is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Don't water it down, right? Don't water it down, okay? Don't attempt to say, Yeah, well, you trying to, everybody seems to have these built-in. Sean Smith, what's going on? Now people are starting to have these built-in excuses, I feel like. Right? Bobby Lewis, what's going on? Terrence Crawford's skills are on par. Terrence Crawford is big, he's strong. He's talking about going to 154. Right? Terrence Crawford is a talented fighter. That's what he is. Easy Mac, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So here's the thing, right? It don't benefit Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. Errol Spencer, what's going on? It don't benefit E Money, what's going on? It don't benefit Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. It actually it waters down Terrence Crawford. Luis Miranda, what's going on? Mr. L, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? It waters down Terrence Crawford when people try to say that. No, don't build in any excuses. Stephen Jonigan, what's going on? Maharba Salam, what's going on? It's not needed. It's a 50-50 fight. Both are great fighters, period. Let's not start with the... So here's the thing. It's just like Kell Brook. It's like Kell Brook, right? Kevin Dat True, what's going on? Tiana Scott, Peace Bus Queen, missed you yesterday. So it's like Kell Brook. Kell Brook said, Jorge Guerrero, what's going on? Oh, if it wasn't for... If me and Errol Spence fought at 54, it would have been a different fight. If I didn't have the injury to my eye, it would have been a different fight. Iasis Datus, what's going on? So now he's trying to water it down, right? Sean Porter said he had mishaps in the fight, right? Now Danny Garcia talking about he didn't even want the fight. I didn't want the fight. I had to force myself to train. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? Vo Majesty, Nolan Rice, what's going on? You the one that pushed for this fight with Errol Spence. And he's saying like, oh, well, we had the pandemic and, I wasn't motivated. And I don't doubt that he was. Was or wasn't. Right? I don't doubt that Danny Garcia may have had, it was a tough time for everybody. But why even say that now? Why bring it up? Just Boston, what's going on? Ricky said, I have to respectfully disagree. This is not a 50-50 fight. Never was. And go subscribe to my brother, Ricky Williams. Ricky, drop the link to your channel in the chat, great brother. Please. Just Boston, what's going on? MCM, what's going on? Mr. Mont, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, so I guess Spence Ugas was a fight between two middleweights because Ugas is bigger than Errol. Facts. Ugas was bigger than him, right? And so now he's saying, Danny Garcia is saying, oh, I didn't even want the fight. I had to push myself. I wasn't motivated. I'm usually excited. I wasn't excited. Well, bro, you asked for this fight. So even if that was the case right now, right? Big Smoke, what's going on? Big Boy 2500, what's going on? Del War, what's going on? Even if that was the case, and I don't doubt, maybe it was a tough time for everybody. That was a tough time for everybody. So then he said, I fought more than anybody that year. I fought twice that year. Bro, you're supposed to fight twice in a year. You should be fighting 3 times in a year. He said it was a tough. I felt like I overdid it. Dave Richard, what's going on? I fought twice that year, bro. What? You're supposed to fight. And salute to Mr. Mont dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. You were supposed to fight twice that year. The only reason Errol Spence didn't fight twice that year is because he suffered that car accident. And I don't know why Terrence Crawford didn't fight that year. He was just being inactive. Voice of G Boxing. What's going on? And that was Errol Spence's first fight after a 14-month layoff, after suffering a car accident, and he was dealing with the same global pandemic. I don't understand why you even bring it up. Why even bring it up and say, listen, during that time, I was going through, true story, what's going on? If y'all was, my rebel wiki, if I was y'all, I would bet the house on Bud. Best since Mayweather. Hey, Ricky trying to get that. Sean M, what's going on? Right? H Money, hashtag mob. Master of boxing. Salute to my brother, man. So, O's Boxing Corner, what's going on? Garcia's line, he said in the press conference, he's been calling Spence out. That's where the meme came from. Stop cap. Now he's saying he didn't want it. Facts, right? And the thing is, he said he had to push himself. The training camp wasn't good. So why you ain't just pull out? Because people would have understood if you pulled out. People would have understood if you would have pulled out the fight. The villain, what's going on? Because everybody was going through something serious at that time. So if Danny Garcia would have said, you know what, I can't do it, right? I can't do it. You know, I'm not mentally there. This is a tough time. Lou Hinton, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's goody with you, Lou? Source Talk Boxing, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. They must didn't see how big Bud was over Porter. Stop the moist talk. Hashtag no excuses. Agreed. Jeremy Jordan, what's going on? Nick J, the queen in here? Blessings to the queen, Nick J. I ain't even see her. Where's she at? Where's she at? Nick J, drop the link to your channel in the chat, please, queen. I ain't even seen Nick J. Oh, yeah, she is right there. She said, Danny's caught him off the car rack. Yep, dude, if you didn't hush your mouth with that foolishness, them two tone-up suits got him all the way messed up. Now watch this, Nick J. Listen to it. Nick J, did you hear what he said? Jay Watts, brother in the super chat. Still feel Spencer's going to steamroll him. I don't know if he's going to steamroll him, but I feel like he's going to win, right? Hey, Nick J, did you see that? Did you hear what he said? Did everybody hear what he said? John Wick, my brother, he said, Blue, I wonder if Danny lost this upcoming fight. Is he going to say he wasn't motivated? Now, remember this, right? Girl dad, what's going on? Remember this. How are you going to beat Jamel Charlo, right? Jamel Charlo is bigger than Spence, girl dad, facts. But now, here's the thing, right? Remember when he lost to Keith Thurman, it was like, man, they took that from me. When he lost to Sean Porter, I really won that fight, right? And now he's saying, oh, yeah, well, you know, first he said, the other day he just said in the interview he did, he said that it was Danny Garcia's. Danny Garcia said it was the jab, the power stats and all of that was equal. But he said the jab was the difference in the fight across 99 Street Production. What's going on? Remember, that's what he said. He said it was the jab was the difference. It was Errol Spence jab that was the difference, right? Now he's saying that, you know, he wasn't motivated for the fight. I'm confused, brother. Listen what he said. And now he's saying Errol Spence is a middleweight. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now he's saying Errol Spence is next ESPN. What's going on? Now he's saying Errol Spence is a middleweight. Come on, bro. He a middleweight? Smash that like button. She said them two-tone suits. Now Errol Spence is a middleweight? Come on, bro. Low radar, what's good with you? Yeah, the excuses. Steven Anderson, what's going on? Dietrich Shellman, what's going on? Jay Wash 4, Fifth Island, what's going on? Mahabir Salam, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Peace, Blue. Apologies for going off topic. I just watched Pacquiao versus Barrera 2. If you can recall, what are your thoughts on that fight? I saw a close, entertaining fight. The judges saw 10-2 and 9-3, shaking my head. I saw the same thing you saw, a close fight. But again, remember, Manny Pacquiao, you know, they was pushing that narrative of Manny Pacquiao. So, you know what I mean? But it was a very close fight. I thought Pacquiao won the fight. I didn't think it was 10 rounds to 2, though. That was ridiculous. So, no, you ain't tripping, Muhammad Islam, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I thought Pacquiao won the fight, but 10 rounds to 2 and 9 rounds to 3 was ridiculous. One Swole, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Jose is going to beat the sleeves off of Danny. Can't wait for the excuses after that. Salute to One Swole, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Matchbox Entertainment, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a Good on your boy Blue. Folks need to stop making excuses and fight. OGs fight and accept their losses. Either you are great or a gangster or a prankster. Salute to my brother Matchbox Entertainment dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue. Now watch this now. I want y'all to listen to this. Because I'm confused. HOC Rap Battle League. What's good with you, great brother? Mayweather all day. The Joe Mudimbi. What's going on? Nolan Rice. TR. What's going on, great brother? David Houston. Raheem Papat. What's going on? David Jackson, brother, the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Bud gonna say the same thing. Negotiation took too long. I wasn't up for the fight. I'm 50 years old, etc. I hope not. I don't think Terrence Crawford gonna do that. I hope not. I'm hard pressed to see him doing that. Cornelius Wallace, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. William Quick, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they call Spence a middleweight because he's a threshold for pain. It's just a different for a welterweight. Hashtag smash the like button. Facts. He's a natural welterweight to me. He ain't bigger than Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard was a welterweight. He ain't bigger than Tommy Hearns. You understand? He ain't bigger than them. So what are we talking about? Steve Anderson, brother, in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. So listen to this.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't know what I was dealing with, but I just knew I wasn't myself. I knew I wasn't myself. I couldn't snap out of it. I fought 2 times that year. I'm the only fighter who fought 2 times.
He said, I couldn't snap out of it. I fought 2 times that year. G5_Gay, my brother. What's goody with you, King? Go subscribe to my brother, G5_Gabe. Gabe, drop the link, great brother. That's my brother right there. Facts. Loyalty, recognize loyalty. Salute to my brother Gabe, man. Appreciate you, King. Always holding me down. Every way he at. That's love. Loyalty over everything. So now, he said, I was the only fighter that fought twice that year. Bro, you supposed to fight twice in a year. It's 12 months. That's once every 6 months. Kenneth Pinkney on the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Right? King, what's good with you, great brother? You're supposed to, that's once every 6 months. What do you mean? I fought twice that year. Listen.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't know what I was dealing with, but I just knew I wasn't myself. I knew I wasn't myself. I couldn't snap out of it. I fought 2 times that year. I'm the only fighter who fought 2 times in 2020. I fought before the pandemic and after the pandemic. So I felt like I put a lot of work in that year, and just the work kind of like, it got to me a little bit.
What? Sid Smith, what's going on? Now, I want y'all to hear this now. See, y'all know I don't play these games, man. I don't do well with playing these games. They try to play. Kai Jim, what's going on? I don't do well. Big Smoke, what's going on? And I like Danny Garcia. Salute to Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia. But Danny, I gotta get you. I gotta get you, brother. So he said the work rate of fighting twice that year started to play a role on it. Hey, my brother G5_Gabe, he need 375 people to subscribe to his channel to get him to 1K. Let's get my brother to 1K. Go subscribe to my brother G5_Gabe, man. Craig Reed, what's going on? Gabe, keep dropping the link in the chat. Keep repeatedly. And get the likes up to 1.1K, people. Mr. Ricks, what's going on? David Jackson, brother, back in the super chat. Boots bigger than EJ, so is he a light heavyweight? It's ridiculous. Now, watch this now, though. Danny Garcia said he felt like he put in a lot of work because he fought twice that year. So you feel like you overexerted yourself. You fought in January, and then you fought in December. Hold on. Hold the horses. Danny. Danny, I love you, Danny. You my guy. I always liked you, but I got to get you. You got to get this work. Danny, you got to get this work. Danny, Spence, New York City, what's going on? Danny, you got to get this work. I got to give you this work, bro. Patrick Bell, what's going on? You fought in January against Ivan Redcash. I was there. Black Star Sports TV, what's going on? I was there. Salute to Danny Garcia. Again, I love Danny Garcia. Danny, I love you. But he got to get this work for making these excuses because it don't even sound right. You fought in January against Ivan Redcash. and you didn't fight Errol Spence until December, brother. You didn't fight Errol Spence till December. That's 12 months. That's a year. You fought once at the very beginning of the year, the first month of the year, and you fought the second time at the last month of the year. I'm going to say it to you again. You fought the first month of the year, and you fought the last month of the year. How do you feel like you put in too much work? That was putting in too much work? Hold on. I want y'all to hear it again.
I fought 2 times in 2020. Yeah, definitely. I didn't know what I was dealing with, but I just knew I wasn't myself. I knew I wasn't myself. I couldn't snap out of it. I fought 2 times that year. I'm the only fighter who fought 2 times in 2020. I fought before the pandemic and after the pandemic. So I felt like I put a lot of work in that year, and just the work kind of like it got to me a little bit. And I fought 2 times in 2020. I fought before the pandemic and after the pandemic. So I felt like I put a lot of work in that year, and just the work kind of like it got to me a little bit.
So the work got to you because you fought twice. You fought the first month of the year and the last month of the year, and because you put that work in, that got to you. Rel, brother in the super chat, he said, "Man, Daniel, hold on. Watch this though, Rel. Watch this though, Rel." In 2016, he fought Robbie Guerrero, right? In January. Then he fought Samuel Vargas in November. You won both those fights. Did you feel like you put in too much work? Samaj Goldberg, what's going on? Your name James, great brother. So did you feel like one branch, Tonya, what's going on? So did you feel like you put in too much work? Or D. Murray, what's going on? Or is it because you won, you didn't feel like you put in too much work? Okay. In 2014, you fought Mauricio Herrera in March. And then, check this out. You fought Rod Salka in August. Y'all ain't hear what I said. You fought Mauricio Herrera in March. Then 5 months later, you fought Rod Salka in August. You didn't put in too much work. My brother Bish B Megastar in the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Danny just mad Spence whipped him after a near-death car accident. Facts. Salute to my brother Bish B Megastar. Paul Jones, brother in the super chat. Danny thought he was going to cherry pick EJ. He was calling out Errol Spence Jr. immediately after Errol Spence said what's going on. Beat Sean Porter. Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. (2013), you fought April against Zab Judah. You won. And then you fought in September against Lucas Matisse. 2 big fights back-to-back. You won both of those fights. Those are closer together than the fight Errol Spence and Rod Salka fight. Bullet Gibson, what's going on? Rasheed Roth, what's going on? In 2012, you fought Eric Morales in March, and then you fought Amir Khan in July. March, April, May, June, July. 4 months later, you fought Amir Khan. So you fought Eric Morales in March, and then you fought Amir Khan in July. GF Hipster, what's going on? Ben J. Milk, what's going on? It sounds like this is a pattern. You should be used to fighting twice a year. Cal Ringo, what's going on? So you fought once in the beginning of the year and once at the end of the year, and that was too much work? Dwayne Searcy, what's going on? Patrick Bell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Salute to my brother Pat Bell. Where you been at, brother? Hope everything is well. Dropping that half a Duh on your boy Blue. I need y'all to get the likes to 1.2K. Jerry Alexander, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if Spence move up to 154, he will be one of the smallest guys in the division, smaller than Jamel, Tony Harrison, Lubin, J-Rock, Hurd, and Fedora, etc. Facts. That's facts. I said Errol Spence is a natural welterweight, not a natural junior middleweight. SCXIK1, my brother in the Super Chat. Much love to you, brother. So keep listening to this. So now we know Danny Garcia has fought twice a year, multiple times in his career. Brent Lawson, what's going on? With tougher fights and closer on Nev's Nation, what's going on? In closer time, in a closer time frame. Damian Marshall, what's going on? TD Sims, what's going on? You understand? In a closer time frame. You fought in Ivan Redcash in January and fought Errol Spence in December. That's nearly a year. It's only 12 months in a year. You fought the first month of the year and the last month of the year. Jay Kirk, 20, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, Blue, did you hear what Bernard Hopkins said about Devin Haney? He said Ryan going straight to Tank after his fight. Tank is the top dog for Ryan. Said Devin not popular, shaking my head. Why they ducking Dev? Yeah, I'm going to get to that after this stream. Big fact, no cap. What's going on? Salute to J. Kirk 20 dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. And happy born day to my brother Bill Haney, man. Today is Bill Haney birthday. William Taggart, what's going on? Salute to the brother Bill Haney. William Haney, Bill Haney, the father, trainer, manager, CEO of DHP Promotions, Bill Haney. Happy born day, great brother. David Jackson, brother, back in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Danny trying to convince the casual fan and more of the boxing fans that he is still him. Y'all watch my fight because I'm back. You ain't got a cap. We still support you. LOL. Facts. Lonnie Davis Jr., what's good? Chris Brooks, what's going on? So listen to this.
Especially with all the things around the world going on, I felt like overwhelming.
Now, I agree. GBF Lifetime Vids, what's going on? Muggsy 23, Almighty Lord, right? Rasheed Rock, what's going on? Yeah, I guess Rolly is popular, Isaac Cruz is popular, but you know, it is what it is. Ryan Garcia, how popular is he? KG, he said, _412, stop it, Blue. You're not supposed to fact check him. K9, what's going on? That's the problem. People don't do enough fact checking. Kel Brown, what's going on? So now I agree with him when he says, the times was tough. The times was definitely tough, for sure. I agree 100%, 1,000%. The times was tough. So when he says that, he wasn't mentally focused, I agree. So you should have pulled out the fight. Pull out the fight. Nobody would have blamed Danny Garcia at that time if he said, listen, I can't do it. I'm not going to fight. Who would have blamed him? Lord Sweat, Real Chopper, Eric Black 60, what's going on? Who would have held that against Danny Garcia if he would have said, hey, I can't do it? My World PH, what's going on? Devontae Richardson, my brother. LD, what's going on? Who would have blamed Danny Garcia if he would have said, man, I can't do it?
You don't worry about what's going on outside of the ring and stuff like that. But it was just a weird time. It's just like, again.
Mark West, what's good with you?
I feel like it was time for me to fight. I really had to force myself to do it.
So what are you talking about for the Errol fight? At that point, you felt like?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I felt like, I don't know, I had to. Usually I'm excited. I didn't feel excited for it. Wow, shocking.
Y'all heard that. AJ Lewis, what's going on? And salute to my brother Boston Ego, man, because I had to use this clip because I couldn't find it quick enough, the one I was looking for. So what is he talking about? You should have pulled out the fight, bro. T-Bone Boxing, my brother. Salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing. in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. I didn't know you was on. Yes, sir. I tried to come on earlier, great brother. I tried, man, because, you know, my day be taken up when I start too late, bro. You know what I mean? Salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing. Appreciate you dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. GB, my brother, G5_Gabe in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, appreciate the support, bro. We all we got. You already know what's understood needs no next explanation. Loyalty over everything. LOE, great brother. LOE. Jimmy Boston, Jay Hoover, 07. What's going on? Tyler O'Connor, what's going on? Loyalty over everything. I live by that. Mr. One Die, what's going on? Al Noga, what's going on, great brother? So, you should have passed the Winters. What's going on? Now to say Errol Spence was a middleweight, right? Bro, you should have just pulled out the fight. You should have just pulled out the fight. Period. Just say, listen, I can't do it. Can't do it, man. I don't feel it. I'm not motivated. I can't train. Now I know it's millions of dollars. Nobody ain't trying to lose them millions of dollars. But if that's the case, if you did it because you said to yourself, man, I can't lose this money, bro. I can't turn down this money. I can't lose this money. Right? Right? It's, you know, I can't lose this money, man. So I had to go with it. And if that's the case, Wade Higgins, what's going on? Oh, Roy Boy, Florida, exactly. Voice of G, what's going on? He said, hey, Blue, what about when Sean made excuses for Bud? Sean didn't make, what excuses did he make for Bud? And still, what's going on? What excuses did Sean Porter make for Terrence Crawford? Roy Boy, Florida. What excuses did Sean Porter make for Terrence Crawford fight? Christopher Bone, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling, King? Marshall Law, what's going on? What excuses did he make? And smash that like button. Let's get the lights up, saying he wasn't focused. Well, see, that's the difference. Roy Boy, Florida. Smash the like button. Let's get the lights to 1.2K. Sean Porter, he only said that. Let me tell you why he said that. The beat maker, Sean Miller, what's going on? Sean Porter never said it. Malik L, what's going on? Fabian Terry, my brother, what's going on? He didn't say it until it became a public thing. Why did it become a public thing? Let me tell you why Sean Porter had to bring it up. Sean Porter never said it. He had to address it. There's a difference. And the reason he addressed it is because of this. When the fight got stopped, his father, trainer, manager, in the ring, outed him in front of the whole world. Sean Porter never told you anything about lack of training or nothing. Shanari 2014, what's going on? Sean Porter never brought up lack of training, not training. He did none of that. Renaissance Dad, what's going on? But his dad, Kenny Porter, in the heat of the moment, right, in front of the world, right, to many disdain, because many people felt like it was distasteful, right? Now, again, like I said, Kenny was just living in the moment. I don't blame Kenny for what he did and what he said. There's a lot of people that are like, man, why Kenny do that to Sean? But that was Kenny. He was being true to the moment. You understand? Jerry Alexander, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, facts, Blue. They call him Spence in middleweight, but I don't recall a time when Errol ever missed weight. Facts. Never did. Sean Porter had to cut his hair to make weight a couple of times. Abu Mahawiya Dent, what's going on? He said his dad was wrong. Southeast T, what's going on? And if you feel like he was wrong, I'm not appalled that you feel like he was wrong. True story, what's going on? But Scott Miller, my brother in super chat, it's more respect and just saying he outworked me. Facts. So now when it comes to Sean Porter, like my brother Roy Boy Florida said, he made up excuses. He didn't make up no excuses. He was outed. And everybody kept pressing Sean Porter about it. Sean Porter wasn't even talking about it. He didn't even want to mention it. Okay? Because why? People was getting at his father. People was going at Kenny. Kenny publicly, right there in the ring, said, I stopped the fight. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? Now, keep this in mind. Sean Porter was frustrated. He stopped the fight. And Kenny said, I stopped the fight. I already premeditated stopping the fight. I already knew in my mind the first sign of adversity, I was stopping the fight because he didn't give me what I asked for in training. He didn't do what I asked him to do in training. He came in the gym and he was looking up at the clock. He wasn't focused. He wasn't committed. He had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's what Kenny said in the post-fight in front of the entire world. That's an embarrassment to Sean Porter. And then on top of it, Sean Porter had to answer questions about his father and the fact that Kenny said he premeditated stopping the fight. He already knew, made up in his mind, the first sign of adversity, I'm stopping this fight. So now, Mark Darnell, what's going on? It wasn't for at least a week that people kept asking Sean on his podcast, and when people was interviewing him, Mark Darnell, what's going on? Why your father said that he was stopping the fight early. And remember, in the post-fight also, when Sean said he was calling it quits, he said, I retired. I said what I said. What's going on? He said, Kenny didn't say all that. Well, you just happened not to be there, and I happened to be there. So what are you talking about? Kenny didn't say that. Yes, he did say it. And I was sitting in a post-fight press conference. What are you talking about? He didn't say it. Yes, he did. Mark Anthony, what's going on? Victor Johnson, what's going on? And thus the reason why people started saying, is there in-house turmoil? Because Sean Porter then said, I'm retiring. Okay? And my father didn't even know I was getting ready to retire. He didn't even know this. What are you talking about? Kenny didn't say all that. He said Sean didn't give me what I wanted. He was coming in there looking up at the clock. What is you talking about? Keith Nolan, 22, 20 deuce, 11. What's going on? He said my son was coming in the gym. He was looking up at the clock, seeing when was it time to leave. And Sean said, for the first time in my career, I went against the grain about what my father was asking me. Rasheed Roth, what's going on? So what is you talking about? You dudes is silly, man. Paul Allen, what's going on? Lonnie Davis Jr., brother in the super chat, dropping that dirt on your boy Blue. Kenny just told the truth 100. Right. And so what happened, Lonnie Jr., dropping that dirt on your boy Blue? He forced Sean Porter to have to answer those questions. Lance Dillian, what's going on? Christopher Schaefer, my brother, what's goody with you? Okay? So he forced Sean Porter, because of the comments that he made, it forced Sean Porter to have to respond to all those comments that he made. And then I was the first one, right? I was the first one to talk to Errol Spence. Go look at my video. I was the first one to interview Errol Spence when the fight was over. I interviewed him coming up the stairs, and I asked Errol Spence, what you think about the fight? And the first thing Errol Spence said, he need to fire his daddy because he stopped the fight too early. That's exactly what Errol Spence said. Errol Spence said he need to fire his daddy because he stopped the fight way too early. I'll get rid of my daddy, right? And then everybody, that became the theme in the back. The entire energy was everybody like, man, did Kenny stop it too early? Did Kenny do that? Rebel Archangel, what's going on? So what is you talking about? Kenny ain't say that. So now Sean Porter was put in a position where people was questioning him. Oh, how was this? How was that? Right? And that's what Rip Jones, what's going on? LaJessica Burton, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Uncommentary, what's going on? Remember, that's when Derrick James even said, I got word that they ain't even talked since the fight. What is you talking about? So it got to a point where Sean Porter had to respond, and Sean Porter finally came out. He was like, listen, this is what it is. For the first time in my career, Victor Johnson, what's going on? Tip O'Malley, what's going on? Sean Porter said, for the first time in my career, my father wasn't used to me having say-so, me giving him feedback. I just usually did what he asked me to do. And so my father was right. I wasn't giving it everything that he wanted me to do. But I thought that what I was doing was going to work. Reynaldi 89, what's going on? Sean Porter didn't make up no excuses. He said what I thought was less would be more in preparing for Terrence Crawford. And I was wrong. So what excuses did he make up? He didn't make up excuses. He just said I was wrong in my preparation because I thought less would be more. To conserve my body instead of tear it down would be better for Terrence Crawford. That's what he said. So when did Sean Porter, CJ, what's going on, make up excuses? When? So when did he make exactly KG underscore 412 and KG underscore 412? Look who's sitting in the first row. Ding. Prof EC Conscious Party, what's going on? Guess who's sitting in the front row? That would be me. Hector Trossi, what's going on? Wellington Harvey, what's going on? That would be me. And then Kenny Porter said this to Terrence Crawford. Big Boy Jones, what's going on? Richard Patterson, my brother, appreciate you. Carla Wall James, what's going on? He said, love the channel and the energy, cuz. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. And then Kenny Porter said this to Terrence Crawford. He said this sitting to Terrence Crawford. He said, y'all have to understand that Sean is my son before anything. He said, Sean is my son before anything. So his house, I look at his house every single day. He said, I look at his house every single day, and I have to go over there and see my grandkids. I was not Thomas Muller. What's going on? He said, Terrence Crawford, and this is a testament to Terrence Crawford. He didn't make up an excuse. I am Mr. Marcus 26. What's going on? He didn't make up an excuse. In my eyes, I looked at it as they was giving praise to Terrence Crawford because he said, you can't do what I asked you to do and survive against Terrence Crawford. I think that's a testament to Terrence Crawford. Broken Traditions, my brother Ron in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions. Roboy Florida said, you're not focused on a big fight like that. Come on, man. That you want. Roboy Florida, you're not listening. This is what happens when we deal with emotion over facts. Carl Brown, my brother, what's going on? Ron, drop the link in the chat. Go subscribe to my brother, Broken Traditions. You're not listening, right, brother? So let me say it to you again. Sean Porter didn't half step. Kenny Porter wanted Sean Porter to do X, Y, and Z. And Sean Porter said in his brain, less is more in preserving my body. TBF Furbo, what's going on? When I'm always in shape. So less is more. Less is more to preserve my body for this Terrence Crawford fight. So he was wrong. He misjudged what he should have did. But who knows? If he would have did exactly, Danny Blakeney, what's going on? What if he did exactly what Kenny asked him to do? He may have still came up short. He had the greatest training camp, they told me, and I seen for myself how he was training for Errol Spence, and he still lost. So who's to say if he would have did everything Kenny was asking of him, he would have won? But that's a testament to Terrence Crawford. He's saying, listen, I wanted to preserve my body to prepare for Terrence Crawford. Now, we could say he was – only reason we know this because Kenny said what he said. If Kenny didn't say what he said, Sean would have never said anything. Still Johnny, what's going on? Salute to Lonnie Davis Jr. dropping that. Good on your boy, Blue. I appreciate you, bro. Lance Dillon, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said Sean said in the post-fight interview that he knew 5 years prior that Bud was going to be his fight. Mentally already checked out. Well, B. Logan, what's going on? Ed King, 42, what's going on? Well, you got to look at it from this Spade Up 36, what's going on? Sean Porter said that Errol Spence fight was going to be his last fight. He said Errol Spence fight was going to be his last fight. And then he said that he never envisioned fighting Terrence Crawford. But once Terrence Crawford made his way to the welterweight division, he knew they was going to cross each other. elbow, big pool. What's going on? So he said that he knew at that point in time they was going to cross paths. He just didn't know when. He said so. Then he had to put it in his head. I got one more job to do, and it's Terrence Crawford. So initially he was stating that after Errol Spence fight, I was retired. I was done. Right? So I don't think that he didn't train hard. I just think that I think he thought I could do different from what Kenny is asking me, and I could be successful. I can, as long as I'm healthy, right, and I'm fresh, I'll be successful. And he came up short. Plain and simple. Christopher Bone, what's going on? That's all. He didn't make up no excuses. Who's there? Oh, baby boy, can you pass me 3 bottles of water? Thanks, good. So I don't think he made up excuses. I just think he misjudged it and he came up wrong. And he misjudged it and he lost. Thanks, kid. I think he misjudged it and he lost. Period. Patterson, what's going on? Period. And you wouldn't have heard about it if Kenny never said nothing. Period. Kenny don't say nothing. You heard nothing about it. He just lost. He wouldn't have. Sean Porter would have never brought it up, ever. He would have never, ever brought it up, ever. He would have never brought it up. So when we say Omaha KC Kings, what's going on? When we say stuff like, yo, Sean Porter made excuses. No, he didn't. Sean Porter would have never brought it up, ever. But Jessica Burton, what's going on? How you feeling, Queen? Lonnie Davis Jr., my brother. LDJ back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Kenny out on his father's hat. Kenny out on his father's hat protected the safety of his son. Just my humble opinion, having trained 2 of my sons that box. That's exactly what happened. Jay Blizzy, what's going on? And he knew what Terrence Crawford is. And he was like, not going to be my son. And so he said, listen, in his brain, you ain't prepared right. You ain't ready. DC for life, King. What's going on? It's over. You ain't going to make a difference. Ain't nothing going to change. It's going to get worse. And I think Kenny just looked at it from that standpoint and said it's over. Spade Up 36. I'm glad you asked that. And I'm glad you said that. See, Spade Up 36 is somebody that's here and knows what he's talking about. He said, Blue, you used to say Bud Crawford was your pick. What changed? I'm glad you said that. See, I can respect that because he knows. Kevin, the truth, what's going on? This is what happened. I used to believe this, and I used to say this all the time, right? That Terrence Crawford had everything it took, all the skill set to offset that of what Errol Spence does great. Leo Lopez, what's going on? And his versatility, because Errol Spence, I always viewed Errol Spence as a machine. And so I'm like, man, this dude, in order to offset Errol Spence, you have to be versatile. Mike Lee, what's going on, great brother? You have to be versatile. You have to have the ability to be cool, calm, and collective. You have to have many tools in the toolbox. You have to offset what Errol Spence does, right? It's not an easy task, but I'm like, Terrence Crawford has extremely long arms. He switches from southpaw to orthodox. He has power in both hands. He has a high ring IQ. He's fast. He has fast feet. He has fast hands, right? He throws awkward punches from weird angles, right? So I'm like, that's what it would take, right, to beat Errol Spence. That's what it's going to take. He's going to have to mix it up. See, he has the ability to box like he did Victor Postu, Jose Benavidez Jr., right? But he also could bang like he did Igis Kavalaskis, and he make adjustments, right? But what happened here is this, Spade Up, is that as time went past, Marquis, what's going on? And is defensively intelligent. But as time went past, right, Spade Up, he started to not be as versatile as he once was. He's starting to sit down and sit in the pocket, right? And I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's the move to welterweight. I don't know if it's his mindset. I don't know what it may be, right? But suddenly, Spade Up, he started to want to sit and trade more. He's not using his ring IQ, right? You look at the fight with Hank Lundy, right? He's always been getting touched. It takes some time to calculate and make the adjustments, right? Look at the fight with Hank Lundy. He's getting touched and touched, but he makes the adjustment. And he fought southpaw against Hank Lundy, right? But here's what happened, right? Is that in the orthodox stance, he's no longer comfortable. Now, I don't know if it's because he's been neglecting fighting in the orthodox stance for long periods of time. Idol Perez, what's going on? That, it's muscle memory. But when he's in the orthodox stance now, he gets touched a lot more. He's not comfortable in the orthodox stance anymore. Storage Invader 70 Deuce, what's going on? Terry Eder, seeing what's going on? He sits in the pocket, right? He stays there. He wants to trade with you, right? When he fought Victor Postol, he didn't have that mindset. You touch me, I got to touch you back. No, he was, I'm going to outbox you, right? I'm going to move around the ring. I'm going to be calculated. I'm going to drop you. I'm going to be versatile. That's what he did against Victor Postol. Now he's standing there with Igis Kavalauskas. It's like the chip on his shoulder has hindered him, right? And now he got an anchor. The anchor on his ankles is the chip in his brain and on his shoulder. And it's starting to weigh him down. And now he's sitting down in the middle of the ring, trading with people. Kell Brooks' timing and jab was beating him to the punch. Now, we all look at the end results. I don't pay attention to the end results. I pay attention to the action within the action, not just the end result. So I'm looking at it from an overall standpoint, right? People will look and say, this is the problem people have, is that they'll look at it and say, yeah, well, he stopped him. I don't care. Kenneth Howard, what's going on? Yeah, he got the stoppage, but look what happened in between that. You understand what I'm saying? For me, that's a prison mentality. People used to say this. People that I know, close people. When you go in the prison or jail, you do 2 days. The day you go in and the day you come home. Everything in between that, you forget everything on the outside world, right? You got to release everything from the outside world in between those. The day you go in is because you got to get acclimated and settled in. And the day you leaving, because you got to settle out. You understand? So everything in between that, you got to do your time in there. Everything on the outside don't matter no more. So people used to tell me, very close people, closer than I want them to be close, that went in there and did long, extensive periods of time, say you do 2 days, the day you're going and the day you leave. You understand what I'm saying? And so, I pay attention to everything in between those dates. You understand what I'm saying? And in between those dates, right? I see the little nuances. Kell Brook, Ralph Shannon, he said, Blue, you missed me. Oh, I did, great brother? Salute to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says Cinco for my boy Blue. Salute to my great brother Ron. Appreciate you, King. Drop the link in the chat, Ron. Ralph Sheldon, I don't see it, great brother. I don't see it, great brother. Maharba Salam, my brother in the super chat, he said, you are definitely top 3 pound for pound boxing analyst. I appreciate you, great brother. So now, so Spade Up 36. So now, right, I see him sitting down. I see him getting hit more. And he's doing so against lesser opposition. Guys that he's more talented than, right? And the talent and the cream is going to always rise to the top 9 times out of 10 in the sport of boxing. He's more talented than all those guys. And that was made him, the cream going to rise to the top, right? Batar Bashar Ben Yahweh, what's going on? And so now I watch Errol Spence. Now, when this was first being talked about, this is around the time Errol Spence is fighting Mikey Garcia's and fighting Kell Brook and Lamont Peterson's, right? Kyle, what's going on? Black Boston King, what's going on? And so what happened? I seen Errol Spence at that time. I'm like, okay, I see him coming forward. I see him aggressive. I see him very physical. So I'm saying to myself, okay, well, that's not going to work against Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford angles, Terrence Crawford hand speed, Terrence Crawford extremely long arms, power in both hands, the angles he gives you, right? The boxing ability. Well, now I see the IQ of Terrence Crawford is dwindling. Jay Samuels, what's going on? $7, what's going on? And it's not that it's dwindling in the sense he's forgotten boxing, or no, it's dwindling because he don't want to use it. Santino, what's going on? Right? Because he wants to prove a point. He wants to be in dogfights with Igor Kavalauskas. Why? Like Andre Ward was saying, why is he in a dogfight right now with Igor Kavalauskas? For what? You make these fights easy for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So now he's in a dogfight with this guy. He's in a dogfight with Kell Brook. He's in a dogfight with Sean Porter. Kell Brook's timing is beating him to the punch. Why? Now, you practice bad habits, you carry them into live action. So he's practicing bad habits. Errol Spence's trajectory is going up, right? Errol Spence outboxed Mikey. Then he fights Sean Porter, and Sean Porter fight. Then he's going up. His trajectory, he's showing you more and more and more versatility. He's going this way. He's not just a bruiser. He's showing that he could box. He's showing that he could box on the back foot. He's showing different nuances, along with his natural physical gifts, that he's a southpaw naturally, that he's very physical, that he's consistent with going to the body, and he's fundamentally sound, right? Tone Capone 1, what's going on? So as I'm watching him go this way, and then I'm watching Terrence Crawford go this way, right? Igor Kavalauskas, tough fight. Why? Jose Benavidez took him 12 rounds to figure him out. Why? You understand? Kell Brook's jab is beating to the punch. You had to make an adjustment to Kell Brook. The dude ain't fight at welterweight in 3.5 years. You are more talented than he is. Why you had to figure him out and switch southpaw? So he's more comfortable in the southpaw stance than in orthodox stance. So now I'm saying to myself, he's going to fight Errol Spence in the orthodox stance and give Errol Spence different looks every now and then, switching it up to confuse him and pause Errol Spence, right? And so what I mean by that is go millionaire mindset. What's going on? You have to make Errol Spence stop, right? That's how you have to beat Errol Spence. You have to make him stop. You have to slow down his momentum, make him think. If you don't do that, and he's just coming and he's pursuing you and pursuing you and pursuing you and pursuing you and pursuing, eventually that wears you down because he's durable. So eventually that's going to start to play a part on you. He's going to weigh you down, weigh you down, weigh you down, weigh you down. And your effectiveness, the power in your punches, it starts to weigh. Don C, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Like Floyd said, it's about touching and not being touched. Why trade when you got the IQ? Exactly, great brother. And so he's getting touched, and he's touched, and he's touched. So now this is the problem, right? Spade up 36, my great brother. So now here's the problem, where the problem comes in, right? If he had the chip on his shoulder and the mindset that he had to trade with Igor Kavalauskas and Sean Porter and Kell Brook and all of these guys, because of the chip and everybody want to say he a dog, well, his biggest rival, now he was the favorite in all those fights. Now his biggest rival in Errol Spence, the guy that people are saying is a 50-50 fight and actually could beat him, and he's not even the best. Errol's better than him. Morpheus Bay, what's going on? What makes you think that he's going to fight discipline and fight a ring IQ fight like he did with Victor Postol? Ain't no way. The first time Errol Spence touches him, ain't no way. Ain't no way Terrence Crawford ain't going to try to trade with Errol Spence. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that he going to get touched by Errol Spence, because guess what's going to happen? Embarrassment. If he gets hit with a clean big punch from Errol Spence and the crowd start going ooh and ah, what you think Terrence Crawford going to do? What you think his mindset is going to be? D Webb, my brother in the super chat, he said bailout stoppages won't save him every time, Blue. Facts. It's not. Loyal to the game, Boston Talk. My brother, go subscribe to my brother, Loyal to the game, Boston Talk. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, he also has less discipline when he gets hit. Spence is very active and will drag him into a dog fight, and he will get broken down. Loyal to the game, Boston Talk. That's what I was just saying. Because if you watch the fight, Ryan Stevens, what's going on? If you watch the fight with Hank Lundy and Terrence Crawford, every time he was, this is what I noticed as well, Spade Up. When I watched Terrence Crawford in these trades on the inside in these dog fights, all his opponents is getting the best of him. Hank Lundy getting the best of him. He had to create space and distance. Hank Lundy was getting, when they traded on the inside, Hank Lundy was getting the best of him. Yuriorkis Gamboa, when they traded on the inside, Gamboa was getting the best of him. When he traded with Sean Porter on the inside, Sean Porter's getting the best of him. When he traded with Igis Kavalauskas on the inside, Igis Kavalauskas is getting the best of him. Why? Because his arms are extremely long. He needs space to throw effective punches like he wants to. That's why Hank Lundy said, listen, when I clip you, when I was clipping him, I force him into a dog fight. He wants to create space. He needs space. But what happens here is this. That's why Hank Lundy said what he said. Errol Spence ain't going to ever give him space. It's never going to happen. It ain't never going to happen. Don C., my brother, back in Super Chat, like Dev, I'm going to school you and not play around. Facts. I'm not trading with you at all. Listen, Floyd Mayweather, what Floyd Mayweather say when everybody asked him about fighting Madonna in the rematch? What's the first thing he told you? I'll rematch him, but I just want y'all to understand. I'll rematch him, but I want y'all to understand. It ain't going to look nothing like it did this first fight. Stand Up God D, what's going on? My brother Spade Up 36 in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, I respect that 100. You also said Errol Spence is flat-footed. That hasn't changed his mistakes. Like when he throws, he stays on his lead foot too long. It has to reset after every exchange. Yes. And Spade Up, that's exactly what I said, and I ain't changed that either. Errol Spence just showed me more versatility than he has in those initial days when I was saying Terrence Crawford. Today's time, Errol Spence still makes that mistake that I don't like. He blinds his own offense. He smothers his own offense. 3 times, what's going on? Okay? He jumps straight back in the line and he put these you know the horses have those blinders on where they can't see laterally, so that way they can stay focused and they don't get anxious and start wanting to panic, right? So that's why they put the blinders on the horses, right? Errol Spence, when he jumps straight back, he does this. He put these blinders on, right? At times, and he does this little lean on the angle, right? And when he leans on the angle, Terrence Crawford has extremely long arms and he throws punches. Darnell Schaefer, what's going on, great brother? Terrence Crawford has extremely Bloodshot 600. What's going on? He has secure. What's going on? Extremely long arms and he throws punches from these weird angles and he has power on all his punches. You understand what I'm saying? Right? He throws these weird, like the punch he knocked out Kell Brook with. We can't even really tell what kind of punch it was. It was such a weird, unorthodox punch. It was just like, was it a jab? Was it a hook? What was it, right? And he has extremely long arms and power on both arms because he's ambidextrous, right? So he can clip you and hurt you like that. So when Errol Spence does that lean and he does like this and he's leaning back, right? That punch that Terrence Crawford, he could come around Spence punch, or he may throw it and Spence hands is up here and it might come right down the pipe. It might clip him right here on the chin. And another thing Errol Spence do is like, right, he has this and salute to my brother Spade Up 36 dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Another thing that makes me nervous with Errol Spence is he like he'll like you can make him flinch, right? Knowing official what's going on. Like if you like he'll flinch on his way in, right? Like and he'll laugh. You can see him laugh when he does it, right? Like when he'll flinch and he'll laugh while he's trying to work his way in. Then once he get in, you in trouble. Ty in the sky, peace bless to the queen in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. She said, Blue, do you think Spence will stay composed if he starts getting hit with big shots? Yeah, he will. Because Gotti, what's going on? Because he won't get hit very clean with those big shots, Queen. Tanya Scott, because of the way his defense is set up. So he's going to get hit with some, like he did against Kell Brook and like he did with Egas. Because Gotti, what's going on? Jalen Cloud, what's going on? Like he did with Showtime the guy, what's going on? Greg Honcho, what's going on? What's his name? Your Dana Ugas, right? He gonna get clipped clean, but he don't get, see, here's the thing, right, Tanya Scott, is that this is going to be the problem for Terrence Crawford. His arms are so long, it's hard for him to shorten up his punches. So when Errol Spence is in his chest, he's not going to be able to get not even half of the extension on his punches as he was with Sean Porter and everybody else. He's not going to be able to do it because Errol Spence is very active once he gets there. Katie the Boss, what's going on? Renaissance Dad, what's going on? So when he gets hit clean, it's going to be in that mid area, that mid range. While he's trying to work his way in, child, please, what's going on? It's either when he's trying to transition out of offense or into offense. Once he's in that mid range area, that's where he's going to have his problem. That's where he has to be disciplined. King Judah, my brother, what's going on? In that mid range area is where Errol Spence. That's where he has to worry. When he's on the outside completely, he's going to see Terrence Crawford's punches. And when he's all the way in his chest, he ain't got to worry about it because Terrence Crawford, he's so active and so strong. He's stronger, bigger, and more active. And he's a southpaw than Sean Porter, than Egas Kavalauskas, right? So his work rate and his ability, just his body weight to push Terrence Crawford back and be physical with him is going to cause Terrence Crawford to want to tie up. It's going to exert energy for Terrence Crawford to tie him up. And he's going to be working while he's in there. So Terrence Crawford he's going to do one or two things. He's going to nullify his own offense, just solely trying to tie up Errol Spence to force the referee to break them so they could fight back at a distance in mid-range. Or he's going to have to change his mindset and say, I'm just going to have to let him go with him right here, and exchange with him right here on the inside. And that could be problematic. Because he's not going to have the same effectiveness on his punches that close. So me personally, if I'm Terrence Crawford and his team, bro, when Errol Spence get close, you're going to have to fully commit to tying him up. King Stu, brother in the super chat, appreciate you, great brother. Fully commit to tying him up. Let the referee break him. Let him start over. Keep making him start over. Keep giving him angles. Use your jab. Use your reach. And don't be too proud to say, listen, when this dude get close, hey, bro, we going on a date. You gonna think we going now on a date? I'm gonna hug you so much. Jason Howes, what's going on? Antonio MMA, what's going on? Bro, he gonna be, Errol Spence gonna be like, man, take me on the date first. You can be hugging me this much. Yeah, it's gonna be a hug fest. Best believe that, bro. Mr. Alo, what's going on? Q Lee, what's going on? Oh, for sure. It's just like Cali Fire. What's going on? Remember Klitschko started doing that to protect his chin? That dude started, listen, hit you and weigh you down. Here we go. Let's do a dance. Dance with me. Come dance with me, baby. No, sir. No, sir. The problem is that Errol Spence is so strong that that's going to start to weigh you down as well. That too is going to start to weigh you down. You get tired of trying to hold that dude. Aisha said, I'm going to be upset if they do that all night. I want to see a fight. I understand. Blaine Lee, what's going on? But if I'm Terrence Crawford myself, I don't care what Aisha want to see. This is going to be a dance fest. You're going to think we're in the ballroom dance floor. You're going to think this is celebrity. What's the celebrity dance thing? That you're going to think it's one of those. Marquis, what's going on? Walter Robinson, what's going on? Dancing with the Stars? That's what you're going to think this is. Bro, And the only action you're gonna see is me. Because in between that mid-range to outside range, here you go. I'm letting them go like I'm trying to be the bigger person. Once you're in that outside the mid-range area, I'm letting my hands go like I'm trying to be the bigger person. And once we inside, we're going to be dancing with the stars. Simple game plan. Simple game plan. Close the door. Yep. Keith Moses, what's going on? Soon as you in that mid-range to outside area, if I'm Terrence Crawford, I'm letting my hands go, just like I'm trying to be the bigger person. You know how they tell you? Just let it go, man. Just be the bigger person. Yeah, I'm letting them go like I'm trying to be the bigger person. Believe that. It ain't no punch I ain't like in that mid-range to outside area. And as soon as you get too close, here we go, dancing with the stars. Me and you, baby. We two stars on the biggest stage. We were already here. What's going on? Three times said, who is we? Yeah, I'm talking about if I'm Terrence Crawford, me and Errol Spence, that's we. The two of us. That's it. We're going to be dancing with the stars, baby. Mm-hmm. Telling you. Percival Robinson, what's going on? Marvin Banks, what's going on? Telling you. Barber Talk 101, what's going on? The Torah G, peace, blessings, Queen. Gary Garvey, what's going on? Stunning Breeze, what's going on? Jalen, I don't think either is coming to overconfident, which is going to make for a good fight. Oh, no, they both coming in super confident. Tony T, what's going on? And the thing that's going to make this a exciting fight, Pine Soul Lemon, what's going on? The thing that's going to make it a can't miss exciting fight is that neither one of them, the dog in them and the chip on his shoulder. Mace at Appeal, what's going on? It's just going to be like Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler. I mean, Tommy Hearns. Underground Warrior TV, what's going on? They had a point to prove. Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. Sturdy King, what's going on? David Jackson, brother, back in the super chat. Bernard, Oscar, and Ryan are pitiful. Get off tank. Yeah, man. Yeah, Miss Joette, you know what I mean? Marquis, my brother. I think they respect one another's talent. Oh, they do. But the chip on their shoulder. Once that first bell go ding, trust me. Mark Huff, what's going on? There's some fights where you watch the fights and you're like, this could be, this ain't one of them. This ain't one of them. This ain't it. This is exactly Hearns and Leonard. Hearns and Hagler. The way Duran came out. That's exactly what we're going to get. A boxing match ain't going to break out. A fight is going to break out. A fight going to break out. Trust me. I don't think they're going to fight smart. They're going to fight smart, but it's going to be a aggressive. It's going to be controlled chaos. That's what it's going to be. Facts over feelings, boxing. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to get to him after this show. Rob B, what's going on? Salute to Rob B. Salute, great brother. I mean, you can't go wrong. I just think what I think. What's that? Oh. Blue, do you watch Boxing Gems film study? No. I don't watch, I watch, you know who I like? Rummy's Corner. Elbow, what's going on? I like Rummy's Corner. Christopher Bone, what's going on? At some point, they're going to try to dog each other out. In the very beginning. in the very beginning. There's no way. I'm telling y'all. Ronnie B, what's good with you, great brother? Yo, Blue, what's up with Spence and Middleweight? Yeah, that's what Showbo, what's going on? That's what everybody's now claiming. Errol Spence is so big, he's like a middleweight. Danny Garcia saying it now, he's like a middleweight. You know, this is suddenly, Antone Wright, what's going on? Suddenly, everybody's labeling Errol Spence a middleweight. Suddenly, he became a middleweight overnight. Contract you signed, Mr. Webb. I'm with you, Tiana. She said, let's just get on with it, please. Me too. I'm ready. Philip P. Flame War, what's going on? I'm ready, man. It's just taking too long. You know, I know that, you know, the business part of it and all of that. But like I said, you know, another thing is Terrence Crawford, you know, he believed in what he said when he said Errol Spence should be believing in his talent and sign the contract, you know, take whatever split it is. He should be doing the same thing. R. Jonesy, brother in Super Chat, is having Derrick James an advantage for EJ over Bud. I think Bomac, Red, Coach Red, Bomac, they're good trainers over there. And I think Derrick James, you know, style of what he does is what, you know, how he presents and breaks it down. You know what I mean? He knows his fighters, right? You know, he lives the fighter lifestyle with them. Jalen, if this fight don't happen, I'm telling you, it's got to be Terrence Crawford. It's going to be Great Tone 765. What's going on? It's going to be Terrence Crawford and Showtime. Christopher Myers, what's going on? That's who it's going to be. If this fight don't come to fruition, that's on Terrence Crawford and it's on Showtime. Showtime because they don't want to conform to what he wants, and Terrence Crawford for knowing that they're not going to accept it, but not doing it. And then I heard this, right? I heard his team say, Terrence Crawford said, you know, we still got time. We'll fight next year. Roy Boy, Florida, my brother said, why would you say that? I'm gonna let you hear why I said that. And smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes all the way up. Roy Boy, Florida, I'm gonna let you hear why I say that. I'm gonna let you hear it. Yadel Gonzalez, I appreciate you, brother.
That zero, and that's why he doesn't want to step in there because he knows what type of higher you are. A little bit. That has something to do with it. A little bit, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know, he's thinking the big picture. Like, if I take a chance like this, I need to be getting paid as much money as possible, just in case if I lose. He's talking about he want to fight this guy and fight this guy, so he's going to be the A side. You know, he don't want a 50-50 fight. Well, that lets you know right now he's not 100% confident. You know, he can say what he wants. The casual fans can say what they want. But me, you know, if I'm confident in my abilities, I'm like, okay, we can do it. You know, it don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm going to win, so I don't have nothing.
You heard what he said? Did you hear what he said? You heard what he said? He said, it don't matter. I'm confident in my abilities. So it don't have to be 50-50. I don't care if it's 50-50 or not. You couldn't hear what he said, Jalen? Let me play it again. Hold on. Okay, you can hear it now. Listen. Turn the fan off. Brother Enoch, salute. No Joe, what's going on? Listen.
That has something to do with it a little bit, but at the same time, I just think like, he thinking the big picture. Like, if I take a chance like this, I need to be getting paid as much money as possible, just in case if I lose. He's talking about he want to fight this guy and fight this guy, so he's going to be the A side. He don't want a 50-50 fight. Well, that just lets you know right now he's not 100% confident in his own abilities. He can say what he wants. The casual fans can say what they want, but me, if I'm confident in my abilities, I'm like, okay, we can do it. It don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm gonna win, so I don't have nothing to lose.
You heard what he said? It don't have to be 50-50 because I'm confident in my ability and I don't have nothing to lose. If it's me, I'm going to take 50-50 because I'm confident in my ability. So then if that's the case, Professor X, what's going on? If that's the case, then take the lesser split and make it happen. You confident that you're going to win anyway, like you just said, right? He just said, if I'm him,
I know I'm gonna win, so I don't have nothing. It don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm gonna win, so I don't have nothing to lose. You think?
He said it don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. Take 50-50. Listen.
He can say what he wants. The casual fans can say what they want. But me, if I'm confident in my abilities, I'm like, okay, we can do it. It don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm gonna win, so I don't have nothing to lose. You think?
There you have it. Ray Mundy, Rendon Jr., what's going on? So if you feel that way and the fight don't get done and you saying, Boston News DC, what's going on? If you saying smash the like button, let's get the likes to 1.3K, smash the like button. If you saying that if it's 50-50, you don't care if it's you got to take less than 50-50. You don't care if it's 50-50 or not. You don't have nothing to lose because you know you're going to win. Then you would take, then okay, then what are we talking about here? Then what are you talking about? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? He's saying, if it's me, it don't matter because I take whatever because I know I'm going to win. So he's telling Errol Spence that he should take whatever because if he's confident that he's going to win, then why are you worrying about the splits? Okay, so then are you then now watch this now. I want you to understand something. Are you telling the world that he's the A side then? Right? Because are you saying that if you in his position as the A side, then you would take whatever? Are you saying that he's admitting that he's the A side? Because if you're not admitting he's the A side and then you're saying it's on an equal playing field, then if that's the case, then you shouldn't be worried about the split either. Just sign the contract. Either which way, it don't age well for him. Either which way. Naeem Quine Stove Tate. What's going on? Rodney Vision. What's going on? MJ 212. What's going on? Either which way, it don't work out for him. Spade Up said, Bud is saying he wants 50-50 and Errol should oblige him if he's confident. Well, then, if he said, if it's me. So if it's you, then that means Errol Spence is the A side, right? See, that don't work, Spade Up 36. You can't have it both ways. He said, if it's me, I would take. Well, it is you. You the other party. So are you saying if you was the A side, you would conform to 50-50 because you're confident and you don't have nothing to lose? So then you're saying Errol Spence is the A side? Because that don't make sense. Because he said, if it was me, it is you. It's only you and him. Or are you saying if I was the A side? So then Errol Spence is the A side, so then why does Errol Spence have to conform to him? Why don't he just, if he knows Errol Spence is the A side, Samuel Midget, what's going on? See, this is why I try to tell you, it don't work. Right? So then if you're saying you know Errol Spence is the A side, then you know he deserves naturally the bigger split, then why are you making this hard? When you know he's the A side. Just like when you're the A side, clear A side, nobody can make it hard for you because everybody knows you're the A side. You see what I'm saying? So it don't work. Either way, guess what? The accountability falls on him. Larry B, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, why is Roy Jones saying he don't know if Errol has that dog in him? The dude was thrown from a car 40 feet and landed on the concrete, then fought a championship fight, not tune-up. Dog. Hashtag. Yeah, facts. Devin Trotty, what's going on? I don't know why. But then in the same token, Larry B, he also said he ain't even watched Errol Spence that much. So how would you know if he a dog or not? Memphis, Maine, what's going on? One Way Crew Churchy, what's going on? So Dreeland, what's going on? That's why I tried. So when you ask me, why do I feel that way? When the brother asked me, or who's at fault? I mean, Jay Lynn said that. Who would be at fault? Well, there it is, right there. Because if you know, if it was you, then you would have did this. Okay, but it's not you. He's the A side, and you know he's the A side. So go ahead and stop making it difficult. You know he's the A side, so conform to him. Period. You're admitting that he's the A side. So okay. And salute to Larry B dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Every A side don't conform. Floyd Miller ain't gonna conform to you. So why should Errol Spence? He worked that hard to be the A side. Why should he give up his advantage? And especially when you know he's the A side. Boxing matchup, Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? 9 times panoramic Raw, what's going on? Mark Hub, what's going on? So if you admit that he's the A side, then you know he's the A side, then why would he conform to it? If he don't want to conform to 50-50, then why should he give up his position? 222, what's going on? Why should he? He shouldn't. And you shouldn't be making it difficult because you know he's the A side. So you should just go ahead and say, all right, he ain't trying to give up his position, but I'm going to take it. Like Floyd Mayweather did. VG, what's going on? Red Hook, Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? Roy Boy, Florida. See, that don't make sense. I told y'all, stop repeating this stuff. Repeat it to yourself in the mirror before you say it out loud because it don't make sense. DJ Senji, what's going on? Right? So Roy Boy, Florida, you said EJ is trying to get as much money as possible so when he gets knocked out, he can be comfortable. Well, then I could say the same thing for Terrence Crawford because he knows that Errol Spence is the A side, but he's trying to get as much money out of this situation as possible for what? When he said he's confident that he's going to win. So why is he trying to get as much money as possible that he's holding up the negotiations? Because he's being difficult because he know Errol Spence is the clear A side. So you see, it just don't work, brother. That don't work. So why would he then, if he's confident, then take less and go ahead and make it happen since you know he's the A side? Don't matter how much money he's trying to get. Marlon Sanders, what's going on? But you trying to get as much money out of this situation because you know what the pot happens. Full movie episode, what's going on? You see what I'm talking about? It don't work. D. Murray, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, man, Blue, why does Bud act and sound like only Spence has a chance to be undisputed? I don't know, great brother. Pim, turn the AC back on the fan back on. Okay. But this is why I try to tell y'all, like, it just don't work, bro. RJ Fernandez said they both playing games. No, they both ain't playing games. That's not possible. Brent Lawson, what's going on? One is the A side, and he's asking for what he feel like what he's worth. And the other one is the B side, and he's trying to act like he's the A side. They're not both playing games. Errol Spence has been consistent in what he said and what he set out to do from the very beginning. How are they both playing games? That's just a way for you not to hold Terrence Crawford accountable. Period. Michael Erickson, what's going on? Marky Dan 123, what's going on? They ain't both playing games. Crash Camp 67, my brother, what's good? Errol Spence has been consistent from the very beginning as what he set out to do and what he wanted to do. He ain't never wavered. He ain't never changed. He never took the scenic route. Greg S., what's going on? He never changed the story. He never said the fight is in his rearview mirror. He never said, I don't need Terrence Crawford. He never said none of that. He's been consistent from the very beginning. So how are they both playing games? Again, that's just you not wanting to hold Terrence Crawford accountable. Period. Martin Sanders, Draylon, what's going on? That's what that boils down to. The dude has set out and done exactly what he said from the very beginning. Shot _064. What's going on? Put him downstairs. All that barking.
I'm gonna take him down.
Okay. Anthony Robinson, what's going on? Darius Gilliard, my brother. Jordan Gaines, what's going on? Don Tan, what's going on? Nick Williams, what's going on? How can you be the A side without a network to back you? Agreed. Is Errol Spence's entire side is giving up everything. Exactly, Almighty Lord. DVJ 600, what's going on? No, the truth is the truth. King Judah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, these Bud fans they lack character and code. They know what the truth is like. All of those they choose to defend like facts. No, that's why. But the people come here and be like, "Oh, Blue, you don't like Terry." No, it has nothing to do with that. There's nothing to do with that. Ratchet 691, what's going on? It has absolutely nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with just stand on your square. Everybody be accountable. Period. Jeremiah Clark, what's going on? Yo, Blue, your dog must be Team Crow. He said, put some respect on his name. LOL. Yeah, I got 3 dogs, and that particular dog, man, I come in the house and he barking at me. Bro, I live here. I own here. I pay all the bills here. I walk in the door and he barking. Elmore Hamilton, what's going on? Loving Now Gator, what's going on? Bro, I went and picked you up. I went and picked you out the litter. Literally picked him out the litter. Literally. My wife was like, oh, not that dog. I said, no, I like this one. I literally picked him out the litter. Literally. Brooklyn Kennedy, where you been at? My brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, without you, there is no real boxing coverage facts. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, when we went to get Brooklyn Kennedy, where you been at, bro? We went to get him. My wife was like, I don't want that dog. I ended up buying the dog she wanted and the dog I wanted, which was him. My wife was like, nah, not that one. I want this one. She fell in love with that dog. John Kramer, what's going on? Kill Willamy Sublime, what's going on? Okay, Brooklyn Kennedy, just put poke your head in every now and then. And let me know you here. Rocket, what's going on, great brother? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was like, no, I gotta have this dog, and I ended up getting both. And Mark J, what's going on? And I walk in the door, and this dude, I mean, get at. Alan Thomas, what's going on? Michael Erickson, he said, you're a smart man, Blue. Happy wife, happy life. Facts. and my daughters. There's my daughters, man. Thomas the Gazelle, what's going on? Made Sense 84, what's going on? Tony T, what you think about Tank and Ryan? I like the fight. I'm gonna be excited about the fight. I'd much rather see Tank and Devin next, but it is what it is. Hey, I'm not opposed to seeing Devin Haney, Bruce Davis, what's going on? Not Devin Haney, Michael Parson, what's going on? I'm not opposed to seeing Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, Tank versus Ryan, and then the winner of both fights fight each other. I'm 1,000% cool with that. Michael Parson, he said, yo, Blue, can you please give me your honest opinion on Joshua Usyk fight? As do you think Joshua will get the revenge, bro? Respect from the UK. Salute to you, great brother. I do, Michael Parson. I do. I feel like Anthony Joshua is going to win this fight. I think that Anthony Joshua is going to make adjustments. I don't think that Usyk is fully focused in the situation. I thought it was a nip and tuck fight to begin with, Michael Parsons. I thought that Usyk won the first 3 rounds. I thought Joshua won 4, 5, and 6. Then I thought Usyk won 7. Then I thought Joshua won 8. Then I thought Usyk won 9. Then I thought Joshua won 10. Then I thought Usyk won 11 and 12, and that was the difference. And then he lost 12 badly. Looked like he was about to get stopped. But I think that he's going to make the adjustment. Joshua's commitment. Now, physically, he's at a disadvantage. Usyk is more nimble, right? He's more loose. He's quicker, But I think Joshua is going to use his size, and I think it's going to be a different fight, and I think Joshua is going to pull it out. K Fine is 619, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. Blue, he said, Blue, are we now seeing why everyone says it's hard to deal with Bud? Why has his career went the way it did? Thoughts? Yeah, Bob Arum has been saying that. Old Paul Boston, Donald now, the 67-year-old G Grant, triple OG in the building. What's good with you, triple OG? Bob Arum has been saying that it's difficult to deal with Terrence Crawford. And I think that it's just that Terrence Crawford wants to stand on his square. He wants things to be the way he wants it. He wants to call it the way he wants it. He wants to, and Zealous Newton, what's going on? And there's a bit of unrealisticness that goes along with it, right? If Errol Spence is the A side, you understand, then you got to conform to him. But again, that's why I tell you, there's no way I see him in the fight. He knows. He just admitted that Errol Spence is the A side. He just admitted that Errol Spence he admitted that Errol Spence is the A side. So if you admit that Errol Spence is the A side, he's the A side, then why is it difficult to get a deal done? I tell my son I love him. He said, first thing he says, "You okay?" Got so many kids, man. I'm telling my son, that I love him, my 15-year-old son. I just, when I feel like it, Mark J, what's going on? When I feel like it with my kids, I just, if it crossed my mind to tell him, I tell him. So I said to him, "Hey, I love you." I texted him, "I love you." First thing he said, "You okay?" Yeah, I'm good. My kids think they my parents. You know what I'm saying? They do. I said, "I love you." I said, "I love." I call him Peanut. I said, "I love you, Peanut." He said, "You okay?" "I love you too." It's just, I'll be busy and I'll be, you know what I mean? Amazing. My kids. Yeah, Jalen. Tina the Great, what's going on? Richard Russell, what's going on? Michael Erickson said, "I wish I had a dad like you, Blue." Facts. Oh man, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, let me tell you, my son's is big, right? You know, my son that comes here, he's 31, 32, right? When I hug him, I kiss him. Facts. They don't flinch. You know, a lot of dads give their sons kisses, and you know, it's like, you know, they flinch or whatever. My sons, they don't do that. Kendra, what's going on, great brother? You know, because I've programmed them that way. Tony Loco, what's going on? I hug them, I kiss them. You know, they don't, you know, it's not weird to them or nothing. You know what I mean? Not weird to them, man. And I make sure, you know, when they cross my mind, I tell them. Whenever they cross my mind, I tell them. Every single time. And my daughters too. But they're different. My daughters are different though. You know what I mean? They already know. They already know. Yeah, on the cheek, big boy, for sure. On the cheek. My daughters, boy, they think they run my life, boy. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I put on cologne. Why you got that cologne on? Where you going? What you doing there? Why you doing this? Look at the time. Look at this. Like, what? I made you. King Judah, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I don't care about this fight no more. I just want Bud to strip. He shouldn't have been able to hold the undisputed with one belt, and he shouldn't be able to block it. Yeah, man. I care about the fight. I want to see it, man. I'm anxious to see it. I'm anxious to see it. Yeah, my daughters, boy, they I put on something they ain't see. Why you got that on? Where you going? When you coming back? I go to fights or go to Vegas or go. When you coming back? What time you do it? What, like? Hey man. Hey man. Chris Lil One Taylor, what's going on? Tap, what's going on? The other day I said, that was not the other day, but it was probably like 2 months ago. My wife said, "What you want to eat?" Right? And I don't eat like fried foods and stuff like that. But this particular day, I don't know. I was like, man, I want to eat Popeye's chicken. Frank Ross, what's going on? I want to eat a fish sandwich from Popeye's chicken. Right? So 24 Amp, what's going on? It's like not even in my wife's hands no more. So I'm like, I want to eat a fish sandwich from Popeye's chicken. So I tell my second oldest daughter, I'm like, go get me a fish sandwich from Popeye's chicken. She was like, what? Not on my watch. Not on your watch. No way. You're not eating anything from Popeye's chicken. That's not happening. A whole spiel. Went through a whole spiel, a whole rundown. Like, what? Just went through a whole spiel. Straight combo. What's going on? A whole spiel. Like, nah, because this and this, and then health-wise, and this health, and, you know, this causes that. And then I'm like, all I wanted was a fish sandwich from Popeyes. And my wife's just sitting there as a spectator. Like, aren't you going to say something? Feel free to jump in at any point in time. Feel free. Have at it. No, Stephanie, I didn't get the Popeyes. I ended up getting she ended up giving me a grilled salmon and grilled shrimps. Yeah. But I had tartar sauce though. Yes, sir, Erico. He on the grind for sure. I had tartar sauce with it though. Tell you that. Couldn't stop me from having tartar sauce though. Yeah, Draylon, she got me salmon and grilled shrimp with green beans and mashed potatoes, man. Yeah, Kendra, I had the tartar sauce, bro. Bossy Rodriguez, what's going on? She couldn't stop the tartar sauce. You know what I'm saying? Had the tartar sauce. Joshua Ferris, what's going on, great brother? If they fight this year, Terrence beats Earl. Mark my words. Can't wait. Greg S, what's good? He said, why is Bud the favorite still, since a lot of people picking Spence? There's more people picking Terrence Crawford, especially ex-fighters and entertainers. NC Wavy 1, what's going on? So I think that moved the I think that moved the needle, you know what I mean? I think that random thought what happened to all these Aussies Cambosis fans. Oh, Renaissance Dad, you know, they not, I told you guys, they're not Cambosis fans. They're Devin Haney detractors. Yeah, Kendra, I had a whole bunch of tartar sauce. Young West 20, what's going on? Ben Davis, Christopher Myers, what's going on? That's how they get me. So I just have my condiments. So like I said though, you know, then they're detractors. Devin Haney detractors. All of these people. It's sad to say, but I'm gonna be honest. They're not Terrence Crawford fans. All of these people, Ben Davis, what's going on? They're not Terrence Crawford fans. They're Errol Spence detractors. They so-called Terrence Crawford fans, but they talking about Errol Spence more than they talking about Terrence Crawford. Yeah, your boy can't do this. Your boy got this and this. They talking about Errol Spence because they just don't like Errol Spence. And you know what the telltale sign going to be? If Terrence Crawford is to lose this fight, if he fights on after that, the support he gets after that. I told you, DeMarco Savage, what's going on? I told y'all, just like I told y'all with the Ugas fight, right? Everybody, all of a sudden, we had tons of Ugas fans just spilling into the chat every single day. Every day, you had all these Ugas fans just coming in. Where they come from? Oh, George Cambosis fans, where they come from? And I told y'all, what did I tell y'all? When they lose, they're going to disappear. They're going to disappear. And what happened? Shannar Hawkins, what's going on? When Ugas lost, even Ugas had to come out, and Ugas said, it's a shame that I had to start blocking people I thought was my fans because they quickly turned on me. I realized they wasn't my fans. That's what I told you guys. They ain't Ugas fans. They're Errol Spence detractors. It's a difference. So even Ugas had to come out, and Ugas had to say, I had to block people because, you know, they was coming here and they were saying this, saying that, because it's just like I told you with Manny Pacquiao. Tony Loco, brother in the super chat. Look out, Blue. You know the casuals go, oh, for sure. For sure. I'm prepared for him, though, great brother. I had one that came back, Jalen, and he had to say, listen, you know what? he had to say, yeah, I was. And remember, Jalen, he admitted it. Kel Ali, what's going on? Corey Bing Sr., what's going on? P. Rich, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I think Spence win it easily, honestly. Bud defense is overrated. He gets touched up in just about every fight. He decides to, he wants to trade. He wants to trade. And the dude came back, Jalen, and he said, man, Blue, I just don't like Errol Spence. But that's what I told you from the beginning anyway. That's what I told you guys from the beginning. Damon Kennedy, what's going on? But it was D. Martin, what's going on? She said, but it was just one out of all of them. Yep. Michael Brewer, E Money, what's going on? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? And here's another situation. It's like the Manny Pacquiao situation. I told you guys. They were Floyd Mayweather detractors. That once Manny Pacquiao started becoming a guy that could actually beat Floyd Mayweather, right? People, at least they thought he was the guy, right? They got behind him. Damian Campbell, what's going on? They got behind him. Now, here's a situation where it's a true 50-50 fight. We got a situation where now it's a true 50-50 fight. And so now, because this is a true 50-50 fight, right, it's validated. That's what it is. It's validated. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's validated because you can't really tell, right? You can't see them as clear. See, I could find them and wean them out, but you can't really tell. See, Terrence Crawford, I told you guys, Manny Pacquiao ain't have much of a chance to beat Floyd Mayweather. And I told you George Kambosos wasn't going to beat Devin Haney. And I told you Ugas wasn't going to beat Errol Spence. Told you guys that, right? Here's the difference. Terrence Crawford this is a true 50-50 fight. Zello Fair, what's going on? That's the difference. So now it gets hidden because it gets hidden. It gets hidden because he's a it gets hidden because it's a true 50-50 fight. And so now you can't tell because it's legit. If I say, hey, I want Smooth SPM, what's going on? Now, some people, like I said, I could show you some people and I'll be like, man, this dude just don't like Errol Spence. I could show you some people and just be like, bro, this dude just simply don't like Errol Spence. You understand what I'm saying? But it's hard because Terrence Crawford could very well so win the fight. You're talking about the top 2, top 3 best fighters in the world. I could be Bossy Rodriguez or something. I could be 1,000% incorrect in how I perceive this fight to play out. 1,000% incorrect. I could look at this fight and it could be 1,000% incorrect. Terrence Crawford might be on his toes and just ain't no telling. That's Big Cup of Joe. What's going on? That's why Supreme Styles. What's going on, great brother? Wilder versus Hellenius. We're gonna see if I was right or wrong, right? I could be right, I could be wrong. That's what makes this the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. It makes it for the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. I just give you my reasonings, opposed to, everybody else that'll tell you, Errol Spence gonna lose. Why? because Terrence Crawford is a dog. No, give me a reason why. Right? Or Terrence Crawford gonna lose. Why? Because Errol Spence is just bigger and stronger. No, give me a reason why. So here I have to, more often than not, I'm defending why I say what I say. So I'm giving you a breakdown and a reason, rhyme and reason as to why I'm saying what I say. I'm not just going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I feel why. I'm going to break it down to you. T. Scott, what's going on? That's the difference. Opposed to somebody going to tell you, yeah, he's going to win. Why? Like James Toney. Errol Spence would be lucky to get past the 6th round. Why? Because Terrence Crawford. Did you ever see Terrence Crawford? He the best fighter in the world. What kind of James Toney said, Akondo Samuel Sound, Showtime the guy, what's going on? Duncan Penny Hughes, what's going on? Keith Marcel, what's going on? This is what Brian Johnson, what's going on? He said Errol Spence would be lucky to get past the 6th round. When the dude asked him, why did you say that? Why would you say that? You know what he said? Crimson Fire, what's going on? You ain't see Terrence Crawford? You don't know who Terrence Crawford is? Terrence Crawford, the best fighter in the world. Okay. You ain't see Terrence Crawford? You don't know who that is? You don't know who Terrence Crawford is? Terrence Crawford, the best fighter in the world. Oh, okay. So we got the biggest fight in boxing, a 50-50 fight. You say he'll be lucky to get to the 6th round, but don't give me no reason as to why. Kai Jim, what's going on? Why nobody wants Haney versus Stevens? Stevens who? Kai Jim, Stevens who? Are you talking about Shakur Stevenson? Shakur Stevenson fights at 130. Devin Haney's a 35-pounder, moving up to 140. And the fight is in Devin Haney's division that he's trying to fight, ain't trying to fight him. That's the problem. Why we talking about a 130-pounder versus a 35-pounder when there's big fights at 135 for Devin Haney? That don't make sense. Payne, what's going on? But that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm about to get out of here. 10 o'clock at night. Didn't plan on being here at 10. But let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.